Are we live, Silent Assassin? Are we live? Are we live, bitch? We are live. Welcome to the All Even Podcast. My name is Barry Grant Jr. You can catch me on Instagram and X at All Even Podcast. You can listen to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm all over the place. You can also catch me on TikTok at All Even Media. Go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Tell a friend because the page is growing. Full house tonight. Claw's here.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
Man, loving this new setup I got.
Just make sure you don't, touch my desk too much.
No, my desk.
It's
right?
my desk.
You have a nice little comfy little couch thing.
I do.
I didn't get one of those.
Why should you?
All right.
Anybody that has so many HR violations as you're not going to get perks.
If you read my agreement, they're not violations.
So what are they?
Amendments.
I already told you. Silent Assassin she has a list. There's a list of infractions.
The problem is, who does payroll around here?
It's Jimmy.
No.
Jimmy's the accountant.
Oh, you do the payroll now? Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
See?
We'll figure it out.
See what happens when we phase people out?
They get nice gear, furniture, new setups. I'm just,
You haven't been down here in a while. It looks nice.
Looks good. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. So
I'm still, I guess I'm in a contract renewal and nobody's giving me the hint.
no. So the fact that there was like a renovation and you weren't a part of it, it's kind of like the sign of like, not gonna be around anymore.
Well, here's the thing. I know where all the bodies are buried, all right? And I'm willing to sue my friend for defamation.
Don't date me.
Hey,
Don't do that.
Hey.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all.
Don't come at me, bro.
You know what I mean?
right?
Don't do that.
I know what's behind those
Friends don't sue people.
I know what's behind those sunglasses.
Friends don't sue friends.
And that's what
Just
you don't
remember
want. All right?
But good to see you.
You too.
Caso's in the building. What the hell is going on, man? Hey. What's up?
Back in the spot.
It's been a while.
Months.
Was it months? The last time you was here, yeah, you was promoting the Reckless Art.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You already know. The art is reckless.
Fire.
We
Fire
debuted it
project.
here too, right?
Fire project, huh?
Think I did, yeah.
Yeah, you
I was
debuted
there.
it.
I was there. First day.
It was good times.
That's a debut, right?
Salute.
First day. But I'm here to get reckless here.
Is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm here for.
Interesting. Jimmy the super intern is here. I call him the new consigliere. That's his new name. Okay, Jimmy Consigliere. That's what he is.
I like it.
Yeah.
Jimmy Cons.
No more.
Jimmy
yeah.
Cons.
Jimmy
like that.
Cons. He's no longer the super intern, so you have upgraded.
Rebrand.
You have upgraded, rebrand. Jasmine's here. How you doing? Love the fit. Very coordinated. As she sips her wine, and she gives you.
Yeah, she catered the aesthetics.
She did cater
Yeah,
the aesthetics.
Nice glasses.
Yeah.
Matches the decor.
It's very demure.
Very demure.
Very demure.
Very intentional.
Very.
Silent Assassin is here.
What's up?
Listen, I wish I had a pillow for you. Maybe a cot.
Yeah.
Because, man, you have been ran through the ringer.
That's just crazy.
Pause.
That's
not what I meant.
Wow.
And who's,
That is not what I meant.
HR?
That is not what I meant.
Dogs.
Okay? She had a long week in regards to having to edit and do a whole bunch of other stuff.
Shit
That's
ain't
all I'm
sound like
saying.
that.
That's a violation.
That's all I'm saying. So, how you feeling?
Pretty good. Happy the week's almost over.
Yeah.
I still don't got a day off, so I'm gonna
Goodness.
run it another week. So we'll see how I
Unbelievable.
am next week.
Unbelievable.
I ain't gonna lie though. Super proud of you, man.
I
This
am.
is the shit that.
Man, you know what?
Yeah, like those are them
Yeah,
talks.
I mean,
And then when you try to sit down,
You know what that's
right?
called?
No, when you try to sit down and you sitting there and you laying down, it's like I'm just gonna take today off.
Yeah.
And then you look in your phone and you see Donald Goggins and you say, "Hey, you're a bitch." And then you're like, "You know what? No, man, I'm not a bitch. I'm back up. And I'm
But
gonna do more."
also, too, is when you do get that time to just sit down and you fall asleep wherever you at. That's called adulting.
Yeah,
So, welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
that shit real.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's real.
It's only downhill from here, by the way.
It
I
is.
just wanna let
It
you know.
really
Yeah.
is. It doesn't get any better.
Yeah,
So,
just take care of your face. I think that's one thing
Yeah.
you always got to do.
yeah.
Just don't look old.
Just make sure you
'Cause it's
don't
easy
look
to.
haggard when you
Yeah,
come
don't-
here, okay?
that's it.
Because the thing is, if you come haggard coming here, right, there's not gonna be any support.
Yeah.
and say, oh my goodness, you look so tired. Do you need anything? I'm just going to bag on you, okay? And that's what happens.
I made sure I changed in the car. I
Yes.
told my mom before I came in, like, I need to bring extra clothes or else I'm going to get laughed at.
Yes.
So I prepared.
Wait. Hold on. You got to wear a uniform?
I have a shirt, yes.
You got it?
Yes.
Did they give you a visor?
You got a visor too?
No.
Oh, my
I had to get a vest too, but then it didn't come in the mail yet.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's like 78 outside today.
Bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Is it a 3-button polo?
Possibly. I'll show it to you in the car.
I'm gonna kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you. Is it dry fit?
It's a sport tech. I think it's like knockoff dry fit.
That shit is rayon.
You see how she tried to repurpose it? It's sport tech. That's what you call extra dry fit.
And you know why?
That's what that is.
Because Nike owns dry fit.
Yeah.
So you can't even say
You
dry
can't use
fit
that anymore.
You can't even
Can't
use
use
that.
that.
You can't even get the right branding. Yo, listen. You choose your future, all right?
Yes.
It's not the shit they taught you in college. You can do it, or you can't do it. That's all I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be some interesting weeks ahead. I can't wait. Can't wait. Lots to get into today. Obviously, we have to talk about the NFL. Got to talk about the upcoming week, Thursday Night Football. Josh Allen is that guy. The Chiefs are dead. Let's just talk about it. They're dead. And I'm going to throw more dirt onto them today. The tush push. Get it out of here. It's time. It's time to get that out of here. It's a cheat code. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss that. What else we got here? We got Clippers news. Of course I got to talk about the Clippers, right? Of course I have to detail because Pablo Torre has more evidence that the Clippers went ahead and did foul stuff. And boy, oh boy, am I the happiest man alive right now. Okay? If it's anything to do with burying the Clippers, sign me up. If it's anything to do with burying Kawhi Leonard on the Clippers, sign me up twice. Okay? Pat, Bev, and Trae Young. I don't know what beef is going on right now, but I love it. I love it. I love what's going on. I have no idea why they're beefing, but I don't care. We're gonna talk about the Jets. Jets watch. We got we have called back, so we will talk about Jets watch. There is something I have to talk to you about, and we're gonna argue about it, or maybe not.
That's a nice hat, by the way. I like your hat.
Talk about it's a good hat. Giants. We're gonna discuss the Giants to see if they do have a chance against those Chiefs this week.
Hey.
Joe Burrow needs to get out of Cincinnati. It's official. I'm going to go ahead and put some stats up and tell us why he needs to go and why he needs to go now. We're going to talk about those Mets. Is Soto the actual MVP of the National League? A lot of people in here agree. Say yes. Irrelevant news of the week. And then the greatest segment on the planet, Dummy of the Week. Where the hell's my button?
Dummy. Yeah.
I watched Weapons. Me and my lovely fiance here watched Weapons. What was it, last night? And she was like, I don't want to watch this because it looks scary. I saw the trailer and then I saw the reviews and I just don't like movies like that. And I'm just like, it's October almost, right? Damn that.
October almost is crazy.
It is. We literally got a week left.
No, it's not, bro.
It's like the 20th right now.
No, it's not even the 20th.
The 19th, bro.
It's close. All right, we got a week. We got a week and change left. October's here. I don't give a damn. It's time for Halloween movies. Okay, scary movie season is upon us. I don't want to hear this nonsense that you're not gonna watch stuff. And then you're like, oh well, I can watch The Conjuring. How do you watch The Conjuring and then you don't want to watch this movie, right? So I convinced her to watch Weapons. So we're there, and I can see her at the side of my eye, right? She's squinting at certain scenes. Oh, what happened, right? And I'm like, watch it. And instead of me like letting it pass, you know what I do because I'm a masochist? I rewind it. Let's go ahead and watch it again. Oh, you had your eyes closed? Let's rewind it, right? So watching this movie is very interesting. Plot is interesting. The kids vanish. They're blaming the teacher. And I like the way they were doing the different points of view. from the teacher's point of view, the cop's point of view, the father's point of view. It was dope. Loved it. Kid's point of view. But then we got to the end and we realized what the hell was going on. The poor little kids, his aunt or great aunt, she's a witch, and went ahead and put a spell on his parents. It was nasty work, right? I don't know what the hell her plot was, but she was just gonna take over the whole town and just have these kids just do her bidding. It was nasty work, right? And this woman looks horrible. She looks like she's horrible, right? So then, she's doing her thing, and the kid figures out, and he's trying to run through the house. The parents are chasing him through the house, and he's hiding. And then other people are in the house, and then you got the teacher, and then the other guy. There's a whole bunch of chaos going on, right? And he finds his aunt's or great aunt's voodoo thing, the stick, right? You got to put the hair on the stick. So he got the hair and wrapped it around. He poked his finger, put the blood on it, and all that stuff, right? And she's downstairs ready to do work on everybody else. So he snaps the damn twig because that's what, that's what activates the curse or whatever it is, right? All of a sudden, the aunt goes, oh shit. Because she knows what that means. And all you just hear the noise, right? You hear the footsteps. And all the kids that were in the basement came running after this crazy bitch, right? So she starts booking it into the neighborhood and just running into people's lawns, and the kids are chasing her. Yo, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen because it wasn't supposed to be funny. Right. And they ripped her to shreds, the curse is lifted, and everything's fine.
And by the way, that was a spoiler alert. Sorry, we didn't tell you.
Weapons! Sorry. It's been out.
It came out a while ago.
Look how long it's been out.
Hey, listen. Yeah. Just saying.
Yeah, ain't no way. If you haven't seen it already, sorry, not sorry. Don't care. You know what I mean? But it was great.
I haven't seen it.
Well, you don't watch movies.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I saw this movie.
Well, listen, I went ahead and told you. I went ahead and told you the movie, so there it is. There it is. It was great, though.
Yeah.
I loved it.
One of, the cool things is nowadays, trailers give everything away.
Right.
But this trailer didn't give away, the villain or,
at
the
all.
main part
Nothing.
of the story. Because, even going into, we talked when the trailer came out, we have no idea what this is going to be about. And then, you start to watch, and you're like, oh, okay, it could be about some type of spell type of situation. Then you see this woman come to, I think it's the teacher's house first.
Yeah.
And then you see she's pulling stuff out of her bag. You're like, oh, it's this type of movie.
Yeah.
She's, casting spells on.
Nah, it was dope. It was dope.
This is the movie that somebody texted me, a couple months ago. He's like, yo, bro, you saw that? I'm like, wait, saw what? And he's like, yo, man, it's real, man. They're fucking taking kids. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
it's like one of those things. Remember when, oh my God.
The person that hit you up is a conspiracy theorist?
Nah, they really not, actually. They're just somebody that just believes in stupid shit. But at the same time, too, remember, when they did the movie The Creator?
Yes.
And you went to the
with
Chargers,
my twin.
And you went to your brother. And you went to the Chargers game, and you had the cyborg sitting in the audience at the Chargers game, and people were like, yo, you see
there's cyborgs at the Chargers game now?
They're bringing out the AI, bro. It's happening. It's that type of person that would see that and just probably lose their shit and be like, oh, you saw that, right? I told you, man. What are you telling me? So that's okay.
Yeah. Nah, it was great. I mean, it's a fact. People think that these things are... Now, granted, a lot of these movies are based in reality. They did say that this is a true story. Is it really true? We have no idea, right? But it was great.
Yeah, I think it's true in the terms of kind of the violence on schools and type of that situation.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of more of
That's what I was telling Jasmine. I was like, I think it has a play on that stuff.
Like a literal weapon.
Yes. Yes.
Like all that type of stuff.
So it had a deeper meaning.
Yeah.
Deeper meaning.
It was made by a comedian. It's kind of like Jordan Peele. He started
right.
Horror.
Yeah.
One of the guys from Whitest Kids You Know.
Got it.
So I don't know, a lot of comedians making horror movies.
He
That's dope.
Jordan Peele wanted that script and he didn't get it and he fired his whole team.
Oh, he was tight.
Yeah, because actually the director and Jordan Peele have the same manager, so he fired his manager because it was kind of like a conflict. But he fought really hard for the script, and then
he would have did good with that.
Whatever production company. Did it. Yeah, but he really was interested in doing it.
I think it was well shot, man. Well shot, well done. Like I said, I love the points of view that they did. Like that was different. It was it's an original movie. Like I like stuff like that, and also too, they gotta learn from this movie. because like when we grew up, trailers weren't as like crazy as they are now, right? Like trailers back in the 80s and 90s, they got straight to the point, but they didn't give away much. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the technology back then wasn't all that crazy. But you didn't know what the movie was about. Like you saw a whole bunch of explosives and people getting kicked in the face. And it's like, oh, I gotta see this. Well, you don't know exactly what the movie's about. I think these trailers do a real disservice giving away too much of the movie. And then people expect to be like, well, I want to see what's in the trailer. No. Like, if anything, they should give you like the cut scenes in the trailer. That'll really like throw you off. Because if it didn't even make the movie cut, that'd be dope. Mm-hmm. That'd be dope for them to start doing something like that.
Still got to be fire though.
Well, yeah, of course, it got to be a good scene. It can't be trash. But there's a lot of scenes. There's a lot of movie scenes that they cut to the fire. So.
Yeah, it was like even I went and rewatched the trailer after I saw it just to see like if there was stuff in there, but there still wasn't anything like, to give it away, which is really cool. Yeah.
So, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, listen. You know how this goes, right? We've done this several times. Whenever I'm feeling like this, whenever I'm feeling in the mood to be able to say things that this song allows me to say, because it's no holds barred tonight. These Clippers are going down, and I gotta talk about it in a way that I need to talk about it. So, you know I need my song. Cue it.
I feel like slapping a nigga today. Whoa.
Let's go.
I feel like slapping a nigga today.
Shouts to Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre gets it. He understands what's up. Pablo Torre finds out that the Clippers are cheating. And we're going to see what owners out there are going to keep chasing for Steve Ballmer. We're going to see it. They said that Kawhi Leonard was trying to get a private jet out of the Lakers. Oh, no. We don't give you those. Not with the real teams. You go to Toronto with that garbage. You go to Orlando with that. We're not giving you that in the real team. But who else will give it to you? The Clippers do it. You know why? Because they're desperate. We know that. We know the Clippers are desperate. What the hell's going on with Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow can't stay healthy to save his life. You know why? Because he's on the cheapest organization in football. Can't afford an offensive line for the guy. You know who he is? He's Andrew Luck. That's who he is.
Don't you see me waving you down? This
That's exactly who he is.
I was here first,
Facts.
but you serving him rounds. No.
Woo.
I bought the Uber here. My friends expecting me to buy back. Tomorrow morning, I better
Yo,
get a
Christmas
cash
come
app.
early.
Every last
I
one
don't
of
care
you
what Adam
motherfuckers
Silver's
get
telling me
slapped.
in those press conferences. The man is guilty. Okay? Steve Ballmer's guilty. Kawhi Leonard is guilty. Uncle Dennis is guilty. They all guilty. Dennis Wong, we don't even know who he is. He's guilty. His 1% ass. He's guilty too. They all going down. You got Mark Cuban going on other shows. He don't want to go on Pablo Torre's show. Why not? Why? You want to go to everybody else's show?
With these thoughts in my
Gotta be a reason.
The world would be better off if I just stayed my ass in bed. Whoa.
I don't know what hell is going on with Trae Young and Pat Bev, but I'm on Pat Bev's side. I'm on Pat Bev's side. I don't even care. Don't even know what happened. Don't care. Right? Dame out here wilding, suing people. He going to Breakfast Club saying nonsense, talking about that you a chairman of the revolt. No, you're not. No, you're not. Of course, Claude gonna call it a play. Of course. Of course he is. So, let's go ahead and go talk about this. I have detailed for the last 2-3 weeks now about this whole Clippers situation. Shouts to Pablo Torre. It's not my information. It's not like I went to go and did the investigative reporting. I wish I did. But I got to give the credit to Pablo Torre. He's the one that has found the smoking gun. We thought the smoking gun was last week. Oh, no. I only thought that Steve Ballmer and Dennis Wong have put in a total of, $52 million. And then they said that they got defrauded. No. There's more. Do we know that Steve Ballmer, in a collection of Steve Ballmer, the Clippers LLC, Dennis Wong, have put in a grand total of $118 million into a dead company like Aspiration?
Yikes.
Now, if I'm somebody who's just a layman, which I am, I'm an idiot, right? I don't know much. Well, let's go ahead and just break the numbers down. If I'm somebody who's investing money, and when my partner is signing up to be a part, have some ownership stakes, the company was already in default. They already had litigation against them when you signed the contract. So that's already the first red flag. But no, we continue to go on. You go ahead and put $50 million into the company, right? Great. What else is there? Let's go ahead and see the timeline, because Jimmy mapped this out very well for me. And thank you so much, Jimmy, for doing this great work. So let's go ahead and go see exactly what the timeline is, right? So remember, Kawhi Leonard signs with the Clippers in 2019. So they're trying to figure this stuff out of how we're going to be able to get him more money on the next deal. Well, Steve Ballmer invests $50 million on September 14th, 2021. On September 27th, the Clippers announced the Aspiration deal. They go ready to get the patches. They send the paperwork to the NBA office. Adam Silver goes ahead and approves it. Hey, Aspiration's gonna be on the jersey. Great. At this point, Aspirations has generated and grossed over $300 million. Let's just go ahead and realize that, right? April 1st, 2022. Clippers fund $3 million in carbon credits. So that's basically, something that has to do with trees and offsetting prices and all this other stuff. So normally you can be able to plant the tree for 20, 30 cents. This Aspiration company was a broker company, so you can be able to go ahead and sell that for like $1. So obviously there's some offset there. And if you're a smart owner that's trying to give your star player some money, the best way to offset that is by the carbon credits, correct? All right. Now that would be a company that's actually profiting and doing well, not having two CEOs that are stealing money and are, indicted for wire fraud. Not those people. No. So then we have on April 4th, Clippers put an additional $32 million into carbon credits. Jimmy, can you explain to me why a company like the Clippers would need carbon credits if the arena isn't built yet?
Yeah, it doesn't add up at all.
You would think that they would need this if the arena's already built. Why would you be in a rush to be putting carbon credits in there? Interesting. But we're crazy, right? So then, after that, Kawhi Leonard signs his $28 million no-show deal. Interesting. $32 million gets put in. Was it that day and the same day Kawhi Leonard signs his deal? But Steve Ballmer has no idea that Aspiration, whatever the deal is with Kawhi, he has no idea. Oh, whatever our business with Aspiration is, we have our business, he has his business. Interesting. Moving on. June 17th, Clippers fund an additional $21 million in carbon credits. We're still in 2022. Jimmy, has the arena been built yet?
I do not think so.
No.
2 years out. Stuff.
Correct.
2 years out.
The arena doesn't open until 2024. So what are we putting in additional carbon credits in there? An additional $21 million. What's happening? Huh? Let's see. July 6th. Kawhi Leonard gets his $1.75 million payment. So all that money that the Clippers have put into it, they're literally trying to fund the company to keep it open so they can be able to make sure that these things don't look crazy because the payments or whatever it is, right? You're making these payments, the company's in good standing, everybody wins. Not realizing that you have two CEOs stealing all the money, right? So then, December 6th, because obviously at this point, aspiration is hemorrhaging money. They cannot make the payments. They cannot make the payment to Kawhi Leonard. They cannot make the next quarter payment to Kawhi Leonard. So they missed the October payment. Now they go ahead and make the December payment. But they only make the December payment when Mr. Dennis Wong makes his $2 million investment. He's never invested any money into this company before. Never. Never. And all of a sudden, Dennis Wong got out of the way. $2 million. His daughter works for Aspiration. But he has no idea that this company is going under. Got it, right? Let's go ahead and move forward. So Kawhi Leonard gets his money 9 days later, 1.75. March 9th. So now we're what, 4 months later, 3 months later, Ballmer puts in an additional $10 million into Aspiration. At this point, this company has defaulted. They're done. So what is he putting $10 million in there for? Explain. Explain it. How can we explain this away? How can you say that you as an owner, oh, I got scammed, I got this and that. Okay, cool. We can understand when you did the first 50. But all the other money that came after that? So you just continue to funnel money into a place and you have no idea if it's in good standing or not. You don't know where your money's going. Got it. Late March of 2023. So remember, Ballmer puts in the last payment of March 9th. So late March of that same month, government investigation opens up. Come on. Everything is right there for you. They tried to circumvent the cap. And even Mark Cuban said it. Mark Cuban said the best way to keep this hidden, because we would have never found none of this stuff. Pablo Torre would have never found any of this stuff had the company not gone bankrupt. And when you go bankrupt, you have to show all your cards. You have to show all your books. You have all of these things. You have the CEO that got deposed. And they asked him, so all of the clients that have you met, did you meet, who was it? Did you meet Drake? Did you meet this person? No. Did you meet this person? No. Did you meet Steve Ballmer? Do you know anything about the Clippers and Steve Ballmer and Kawhi Leonard and the deal? He pleads the fifth. So if he didn't do anything, he'd be like, no, nothing happened. Anybody who pleads the fifth, they're guilty. You just know that. They don't want to implicate other people for whatever reason. We know why now. So when you had Steve Ballmer going to ESPN, SportsCenter, we've tried, we do our best to try to, go with the NBA circumventing rules, and I didn't do anything wrong. The only thing wrong I did was just put all this money. I'm embarrassed. Okay. But here's the other part of it. Adam Silver is in a very, very tough position. You know why Adam Silver is in a very, very tough position? Because Adam Silver is not Steve Ballmer's boss. It's the other way around. So how interesting is it that your boss is doing the bullshit and now you have to be the one to be judge, jury, and executioner to make the decision? Not only that, but all the other owners like Steve Ballmer. They like the fact that he's a big money guy. Hell, he's on the accounts committee or whatever it is to be able to keep things on the up and up for the league. Just think about this. He's on the committee to keep the NBA books clean, and he out here doing foul stuff, allegedly. Because we have to put that out there. Allegedly. So how does this turn out? Do you think the owners are going to want to see Steve Ballmer get in trouble and sell the team? Or be suspended or some harsh penalties come down? Absolutely not. So I'm curious to see what actually happens. Because at the end of the day, I have no idea what the decision is. It's not going to be a decision that's going to come swiftly. It's going to take some time. But what I see is circumstantial evidence. This is one of those things where it's like, I want to see how you prove that it's not circumventing the cap. Because whatever we have here, it says, okay, everything looks like this. So if it looks like this, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, got duck feet, it's a duck. This is what I see here. The Clippers look guilty.
Well, what if it identifies as a cat?
It could do that.
See what I'm saying? Think about that.
But if the evidence and all the facts and that cat is over here quacking, we said, we got you. Yeah. Right? You can identify as a cat if you want to, but we got you quacking over here.
Gotcha. All right. Touche.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if you're not guilty in something, you can come back and show that things that you're not guilty, but they're just kind of sitting and doing whatever.
Yeah.
Save face, like you're guilty. You know, like showing like proof, like this is where this money came from. And
right.
I gave it to him. It's not, you know, going against any of the NBA rules and whatnot. But they're just like, oh, like kind of stuttering
right.
over the topic.
Because your point, here's the thing. If you're going to say that this is not illegal or this is not something that is going to, is a problem, then show it. Mm-hmm. But now what's going to end up happening is that now you're going to ask everybody else to show their cards. So you just messed it up for everybody else. Mm-hmm. For everybody else that's out there doing foul stuff. You are now the guy that messed up. Why? Because you didn't make sure that you kept this company afloat. If you knew that you're doing foul stuff and you know that you're one of the richest guys in the world, right? And you have an inkling that this company is going underwater because the CEOs are dirty, wouldn't it behoove you to say, yo, I'm going to just funnel another $500 million into this team, into this situation, because we want to make sure that this company stays afloat until Kawhi is out of here. Mm-hmm. And then when that happens, then whatever.
Yeah, pay to cover it up.
Yeah.
For the time being, and then try and win or whatever they want to do.
Right, but don't shovel money into the company and then stop. Uh-huh. And then all of a sudden, now the books are come on now. You're dumb. And you know what I always say? I'm gonna keep shooting these shots. Because prove me otherwise. I have Clipper fans, oh, you don't understand how it works. Motherfucker, you don't understand how it works. How about that? You don't know how it works. You have no idea what's going on. All because you a fan. It's all right. Your team cheated. You got caught. It's all right.
Yeah. A lot of teams do it. A lot of sports do it. Like,
yeah.
That's not uncommon. But for it to kind of be under investigation now, it's definitely going to, we talk about, like, change a lot going forward for the NBA if it does officially sign, like, okay, they're guilty.
Yeah.
So
I wonder what's going to happen when they walk his ass out of the Clippers arena. Is he going to grab the security guard's thighs just like how he grabs the people's thighs at the games? Is he going to do that? Is Steve Ballmer going to grab the thighs of the security? Please, no. Kick your ass the hell out of here. You're a cheater. Allegedly. Because you're not coming after me. I don't care. Spade is spade. It's right there in front of me. What can I say? So for everybody out there that wants to go ahead and discredit Pablo Torre, you go ahead. There you go. We're not giving him no money today. Oh, no. Yeah, no money. Yeah. For all those people that don't want to give Pablo Torre no credit, go ahead. But there's no way that he's going to be able to do this level of investigative reporting, dig this deep, get all of the he has affidavits, he has recordings, he spoke to people undercover, anonymously. Are you crazy? Man found out. Fuck around, found out. Love it. And the fact that it's the Clippers, I'm telling you, hey, listen, New Mexico wants the team. Send them there, right? Seattle, they need a team back. Send them there. We don't need another team in LA. They can use that stadium for when Drake and Chris Brown and Justin Bieber go there to perform. They don't need no basketball team there. Because nobody watches the Clippers anyway. No one watches them.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Nah.
If you want to go ahead and call me a hater, go ahead. I can't wait. I'm telling you, there's people in my comment section. And they telling me, yo, you an idiot, bro. You don't know what's going on. You already know how I am, Silent Sass. I'm extremely petty. So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait until the investigation is over. Because once the investigation is over and they are guilty, I'm coming after everybody. I'm coming after everybody. And I'm sure Pablo Torre is going to do the same exact thing. Go ahead if you got past, man. Do your thing. Just don't knock anything over. So yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm tired of people thinking that people don't be out there cheating. The Clippers were desperate. All right? They were desperate and they found the biggest crook to be able to go ahead and partner with. Because Uncle Dennis is a bad person. Kawhi Leonard now, because all the reports are starting to come out, right, that the Clippers don't want him. I got the Trump hands, right? They don't want him. That's crazy. So who's to say that somebody on the Clippers allegedly leaked this? Who's to say that? Who's to say that they didn't leak it to get his ass out of there? Because if they get in trouble, right? You know what happens to Kawhi Leonard's contract? It gets voided. Which means that they ain't got to pay him no more.
Oh, really?
He becomes a free agent.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So there's a lot of moving parts here, and I'm all for it.
Are you, though? Because I hear he doesn't want to leave LA.
Good. So guess what? We'll give him $6 to come to the Lakers, and we're going to bench him. Take your ass on that bench, because you're not taking nobody else's spot. We don't want you. You can sit there. Sit there and collect dust.
I heard the demands that was made to the Lakers. I don't know if it was real or not.
Oh, it was real.
Private jet?
That's real. That's real. Because he asked the same thing out of the Raptors, and Masai Ujiri told him to take a walk.
Take a walk. Damn.
See, that's what I'm saying. I say it all the time in regards to the desperate guy or girl. They desperately want a relationship. Oh my God, I'm so lonely. Nobody wants to hang out with me. And then some charlatan comes around, right? And it's the worst person in the world and manipulates you and takes all your money. Why? Because you're so desperate to have somebody instead of being by your damn self. The Clippers were fine. They were fine where they were at. In the basement with the dehumidifiers and space heaters. They were fine. Now you went ahead and got the big owner, ooh, Mr. Thigh Grabber, ooh, Mr. 1,000 Bathrooms. Go ahead. But when you got guys like that think that they're bigger and better than everybody else and they'll never get caught, this is what happens. Because again, this is not the first time that they got caught. This is not the second time that they got caught. This is now the third allegation against Steve Ballmer and those Clippers, right? First time they got caught. First time they got caught with DeAndre Jordan. And nobody cared. It's all right. We'll give you a $250,000 fine because nobody cares about DeAndre Jordan. If you was giving him $6 and we find out that you found out and gave him 10, it's fine. We don't care. But the fact that you went ahead and did this with Kawhi Leonard, because there was some complaints back in 2019 that said, yo, we don't believe that this was on the up and up. NBA didn't find nothing then. Because guess what? Pablo Torre wasn't on it yet. So shouts to him. Shouts to Pablo Torre. I've become a big fan. Big fan. Because anybody who can be able to single-handedly make a billionaire, one of the 5 or 10 richest men in the world, hop on a jet to go to Sports Center to have to go explain himself. That, sir, is a smoking gun. Moving on. I'm on fire today.
That was good.
I'm on fire today. That was pretty good. Here's my thing. LeBron. He's hinting at retirement, and I don't like it, but it's gonna be time soon. Eventually, like I don't expect LeBron to play another 5 years. We don't. 2, maybe 3. But people are going overboard with this. It's like, oh yeah, he's gonna retire. What's happening? He's not retiring right now. The man's playing golf. Oh, he's already retired. The man's vacationing with his family. Oh, he don't want to play basketball no more. The man does a commercial with Nike. Oh, he got a final commercial with Nike. He wants to. Can y'all just stop? Can they just stop? Let the man be him. He wants to play another couple of seasons. Just let him finish it out. And I can tell you this. He needs to retire a Laker. And the reason why he needs to retire a Laker is because this is the longest stretch consecutively that he's been on one team in his career. Coincidence? No. He loves LA. He loves the Lakers. We love him. Damn those damn Cavs. They didn't appreciate you. We appreciate LeBron. So we need the retirement tour. We need all of that stuff. We don't need it this year. But we chasing championships this year. 2 years down the road, that's what I want to see. I'm not trying to rush him. So take your time, Braun. Play your golf. And make sure you continue to play good basketball. Because I don't want to see him go. I don't.
It's okay, man.
It's going to be a sad day.
Bro, it's all right, bro.
It's going to be a sad day when Braun's not around.
Listen,
Just like when Kobe retired. It was sad. I hated it.
Hey,
Iverson retired. I hated it.
my man. It's all right, bro.
Patrick Ewing retired. It pained me.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just chill, bro.
No.
It's all right.
Who am I going to root for after Braun retires?
The Knicks.
Absolutely not. I'd rather drink bleach and eat glass.
We can make that happen for you. Do you understand that?
What, the drink bleach part?
Both.
What? No. Nets.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you shut me down, bro.
No. Castle.
Oh, well, here's the thing. I think that in your future, there is a New York Knicks jersey.
I think so too.
I think
Patrick Ewing jersey?
I need you to relax. I think it's a New York Knicks jersey with a
Latrell Sprewell?
I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going with this, Cole.
I think that there's one name that's going to be potentially on your back.
I would love to hear this. Pause.
On your back as a jersey name. It's not your name, of course, unfortunately. And I'm not going to let the cat off the bag. I'm going to let it marinate. I'm going to let it build.
Yeah.
You just brought it up. You can't let it build. Say the name.
I can do what I want. Like, it's just what it is. I just want you to know that you will have that jersey waiting for you in this little corner over here that I have set up for me. Great cul-de-sac you guys built, by the way. Come to the meeting. Come to the meeting on Monday. We'll discuss. You'll be briefed, and it'll be right here. It'll be waiting for you, and it's gonna be here. And we're gonna see you sit on your nice little cozy couch and put your feet up.
It's a really good couch.
It's nice. It looks good. Yeah. And it's gonna look nice with the orange and blue one.
I see it already. I can see it.
There is no player,
okay.
and I'm telling you right now, there is no player that is going to make me jump ship and root for the Knicks. Are you crazy?
All right.
I'd rather be a Nets fan. I go to more Brooklyn Nets games than Knicks games anyway.
Now you're bugging.
Because they're cheaper.
Yes.
Because they're cheaper. That's it. It's only because they're the Clippers of New York.
2-for-1s.
See, that's the problem, bro.
The Clippers.
And then you
And
get to
shouts
see,
to Bishop. Shouts to Bishop that give me the 2-for-1s. I like those.
you're in his son seats.
That's fine.
All right? Like, let's tell the truth.
That's fine.
That's not it, bro. Listen, yo, buddy. Don't worry about it. All right?
I'm curious to hear this name.
Let us stick around over
You
here.
know the name.
You
I
know the
have
name.
no idea who the
You
name
know the
is.
name.
You know the name.
You need to reveal it.
I'll wait for that tattoo to come up. You got space under that
I have
one
no
right there.
tattoos of no basketball players
But
on
you
me.
will. Yeah, this one.
If I don't have Kobe or LeBron, there would never be nobody else on there.
We'll put that too. And we'll make a nice little triage of it. Your 3 favorite players of all time. It's going to happen, bro. It's all right.
Iverson is not playing.
Yo, Iverson is new in your vocabulary.
No, it's not.
You've never talked about Iverson. I've known you for a
Casso,
long
go ahead,
time.
tell him.
He been talking about Iverson?
Not that I could recollect.
Exactly, bro. This
Here
is a
we
new
go.
name, bro.
Here we go,
New
and
glasses,
the
new
cap
name.
continues.
Nah, we're on
The
him.
cap
We
starts.
We got you, bro.
Are you crazy?
I might be, but you, my man, are capping.
I am not.
Never in your life, ever, have you mentioned Iverson in any of your
Do
conversations.
you realize that I used to put Culberson on the back of my jerseys?
That's a fact, though. The Culberson.
What do you think it comes from?
Culberson is a fact.
That's true.
Where do you think it comes from?
Bro,
Kobe,
never,
Iverson, Culberson.
But
Never.
besides that,
never.
There's a reason
Never.
why it's Culberson. There's a reason why my number growing up was 38. Why do you think?
Your number was 25.
38 growing up, and then it switched to 25 because
When did-
Barry Bonds.
When did he have 28? 38.
maybe like one of those LIF seasons.
There's a couple of
Never
them.
had it. Never had it in
One of
LIF.
them?
Bro, I got 2 jerseys that got one.
You
So
a
what are we talking about?
St. Clair's?
No.
What?
Well, yeah, I did have it in St. Louis.
Yeah, all right, so that's what you got there, and then you try to make a story out of it. You're capping, bro. I've
I'm
never seen
not.
you. It's been 25 or 22. I've known your whole shit. You're lying. But you know what? You my man, and you got a nice chair, and I'm going to let you rock.
It's all right. I'm just curious to hear this name. I really am.
You know the name.
You know the name.
What do you, if y'all talking about Giannis, he's not going to New York. And I'm not a Giannis fan. So, yeah.
Man, but, buddy, it would have been Giannis. See, we got him. We already got him on the fence. We got him on the fence. You're
But
cooked.
I'm not a Giannis
Yo,
fan
buddy,
like that.
buddy, you're in the torture
Now,
rack.
you say Jokic.
Nah.
You're already in the torture rack.
You say Jokic now.
That's it.
I'm saying.
That's it. Just let it go. Buddy,
Matter of fact, Jokic should probably be a Laker before he be a Knick.
I don't condone drug use,
That's
but
a fact.
like they say with mushrooms, just go with it, bro. Just let it happen.
I'm just being honest.
Just let it happen, buddy.
I'm just being honest.
We'll see you on the other side.
Moving on. Okay? Because you two are ridiculous. Talk about me being a Knicks fan. Why would I ever do that to myself? That's like self-depreciating or deprecating. What's the word? Self-deprecating. Why would I do that?
Yeah,
Why would I do that? It's bad enough I'm a Jets fan.
I'm
Bad enough you got me back to here.
I'm gonna give you this, bro. I know you. Just wait till they win.
All right.
And when
Who's gonna win?
And when they win,
The Knicks?
when they win,
The Knicks.
listen. When they win,
All right.
you are going to be the most biggest long-term fan that never existed. I'm going to see you next to Spike Lee. I'm going to see you at the game next to Fat Joe, listening to all his stories. I'm
Silent
going to
Assassin,
see
just
you
make
eat
sure you
roaches, bro.
keep tabs of this, okay?
Silent Assassin. Remember I say this. This is the biggest undercover
Under
Knicks fan.
cover.
Right here. Undercover fan. This is the definition, right?
I am-
for the
listen,
Knicks.
Ever.
This guy.
I am gonna listen to
Ever.
2 people. Let me just give you some backstory before we move
Man
on,
wants a
right?
Patrick Ewing jersey.
Patrick Ewing was the GOAT.
Yeah, why? 'Cause
He's the best Knick of all time. That's a fact.
spoken from an undercover Knicks fan.
undercover. And not
That's a
because
fact.
Patrick Ewing was Jamaican. It's
And he's
because-
Jamaican. That's the only reason.
Right.
That's the only reason.
So we already got you already.
So again, let me give you some backstory, Silent Assassin.
When they signed Livingston,
You gonna let me tell my
uh,
backstory? Or you gonna keep talking over me?
I have to. It's only right.
I'm gonna tell a backstory.
Handle
So, backstory. These two, since we've been small children, have always conspired against moi. So
true.
when we talked about
Bullshit.
when we have WrestleMania versus 2000 or WrestleMania 2000, NWO versus what's the other game?
Revenge.
No mercy.
Revenge? No Mercy?
No mercy.
Anytime that we played that game, right? As soon as the bell starts, they go ahead and team up on me, pause, try to get me out of the game, and then they go ahead and go try to win the match themselves. That's the way it always has been. So
Yeah,
for
Chloe,
me,
you know what it is.
as grown-ass men now, nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. When one says A, the other one says B. That's just the way it goes.
And what does that make you?
I'm always the ops.
C, and it's cap. That's
I'm
what
always
that
the
means,
ops.
bro. You're not the ops.
That's a good one, Colin.
You just usually pick the guy who is the guy. So when John Cena is the champion, you're a John Cena fan. When Rock is the champion, you're a Rock fan.
Yep.
When LeBron's Braun, it's who you are. Oh, Roman Reigns, this, that, and third.
All
We
facts.
got him on that one.
No, you can't.
We cooked you on that. We
There's
please.
no
Yep.
possible
We
way.
got
All
you
facts.
on that one.
All facts.
We got you
There's
on Roman Reigns.
no
You can't say
possible
anything.
way.
Bro, you're cooked on that one. Don't even do it. So at the end of the day, now Cody Rhodes, all right, cool. Cody Rhodes, you chilled on. Whenever somebody is
Hold on,
the
but
champion,
I gotta cut you off now. I called the Roman before he was a star. So that's cap.
That's actually true. I ain't
That's
gonna front.
cap.
I ain't gonna front. And Roman Reigns, that's it.
That's cap.
That's it.
that's his grace period.
That's it.
All right,
The grace
shake,
period.
shake.
That's the grace
We agree. We agree. All right,
I've been a Braun fan since 01. That's cap.
Cap.
That's cap.
You're a Kobe fan more than anything, bro. You hate.
I don't even deny that.
You hate Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, cool. But like
Not
you
as much as I hate the Clippers, but very close.
You weren't that much of a LeBron fan until the Miami shit happened. You were not that big of a LeBron
That's a
fan,
lie.
bro. That is not a lie. I watched you. I was
my
with
ball compadre is right here. My basketball compadre is literally
you. Is this a
sitting
verified
right here.
fact, sir?
But hold up. I just seen something else. I just looked to the
There
right
it
of
is.
the room. He hates Jordan, but
Has every Jordan.
I see about 10 pairs
That's
of
the
Jordan.
culture. You can't do that. What are we doing?
Yo, I see 4, 6, 6, 1,
Count 'em.
5,
Oh, there's more.
14, 11,
Oh,
2 11s.
Hold up.
Mixture. There's a mixture in there, and then there's some infrared 6s and some OG 1s.
How many
But low
Kobe's
key, though,
you
low
see?
key.
How many Kobe's you see? How many Kobe's you see?
Here too.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. There's 2 pair of Kobe's
The exclusive joints.
on top of some Jamaican Pumas.
Facts. on top of those Usain Bolts.
And well, we got more J's over there. Hold on, don't turn around. We got more J's over there. I see a 3-box
My God.
infrared. Nah, that's a laser 4s or whatever it is.
How many Iversons you see?
None. Never heard of them.
Who's the first person you knew that had a pair of questions?
Not you, bro.
Oh, so it's not me. Look at that. Look
He
at him.
had the black pair. He had the black
can't even
pair.
say it
You
with
had
a
a pair-
straight
yo,
face.
Fam, I ain't
He
gonna
can't
hold
even
you.
say it with a
I
straight
got,
face.
I got visual
That's
photos
the
with
funniest
you.
part
I got
about this whole
visual
thing.
photos with you with a pair of Chris Webbers on.
Yes.
That's what you-
Flavors.
Then you had a pair of Grant Hills. Because I knew you because you had a pair of Grant Hills.
Right. Culture. I'm
Then-
always for the
then-
culture, bro.
then-
Say that word again.
The culture, right? Such a watchword. Anyway,
Queens.
never heard of you. So listen. Then we gonna get back to it. Look. Then he had a pair of black AI 3. The questions. You had the black and
Actually,
gold.
the questions came out before those. If you want to be
But the
technical.
black color didn't come out first.
Yes,
You
it
had-
did.
My guy.
The
I was
black
with
color
you.
was the first
You
exclusive.
beat them to shit because you was playing basketball outside.
No.
We
Those
wasn't
were
even
the
outside yet.
exclusive kicks that came out. They were limited edition, bruh.
Nah, he's fronting.
Limited edition, bruh.
Bro.
Moving on.
Again, you want to go ahead. I'm telling you, you're going to
Bro,
look bad.
Nah, I can't look
Because
bad.
I can call some references, but I'm not going to do that today. Because we got too much to talk about.
A lot to talk about, man.
So much to talk about. Moving on. Now, Patrick Beverley and Trae Young. I don't know what the hell is going on here. with them.
1997.
Now tell me about this, man, because this is the first I'm hearing about this. Be
So,
honest.
for whatever reason, they beefing. I don't know why. I don't know why. But Pat Bev said this. Let me go ahead and go check that. Let me see what's going on here.
Yeah, Chloe, he ain't had them shits.
He had them.
hard in random open gyms in the summer, but give no in the summer, but Hoop Herald goes, honest question. Why do NBA players play so hard in random open gyms in the summer, but give no effort in the All-Star game with millions watching. My response is because all-stars take the game for granted. It's not one all-star on the basketball court. It's just good, naturally good bump. Trae Young response was,
He said, relax, let us speak for ourselves. Interesting.
I don't know. I don't think he's in a position to speak. I don't think he's one enough to even speak to me like that or tweet me like that. He's been to the playoffs 3 times. I've been to the playoffs 9.
9 is more than 3.
He's been in the NBA 7 years. My first 7 years, I didn't miss the playoffs at all.
Interesting.
In the Western Conference.
Interesting.
Right? His rebuttal is probably going to be, yeah, you want the main player on the team. You're absolutely right. But this is why it's a team. I've talked to people who played in Atlanta. They don't want to play there.
Why?
They don't think he's a good leader. They don't think he's a good teammate. This is not coming from me, motherfucker. This is coming from Joe Blow over here. Trey, you can score all the points you want. You can make all the money you want. You can have all the leading assists you want. You can do all that. If you don't win, that shit won't matter. If you don't win, when you're retired, they're going to forget your name. Fast, too. So I don't even think he has the wiggle room to talk about, fuck, are you not playing hard for an all-star game? You're not like you're playing in the playoffs. The fuck?
So what do you think his point is?
I don't know. I
He's
think
just trying to put himself above you?
Yeah, I think so. Like, let us speak. Like, what do you mean? Okay, well, let the motherfuckers who played in the playoffs more than 9 years speak too then before you speak. Motherfucker you played with told me, Pat, man, that shit ain't the Atlanta Hawks. That shit called the Trey Hawks.
Interesting.
And then the first word he used is relax. And I'm like, motherfucker, relax. You should be uncomfortable. You should be more uncomfortable. All right, that's the problem. You too motherfucking relaxed. 7 years, you made the playoffs 3 motherfucking times. You're too relaxed. Motherfucker, get uncomfortable. Really get uncomfortable and lead your motherfucking team to some more wins and playoff push. The game is better. The game needs that from you. Trust me. It's kids up here that look up to you. You talking about me fucking relax. You get uncomfortable. I challenge you to do that. Don't put your...
I respect it.
Super.
I respect it.
Super.
Pardon me for being somebody who sides with the vet. But what did he say that was wrong?
I ain't hear shit.
I mean, honest. Like, if you're a great player, your job as the great player and the de facto leader of your team is to get your team to the playoffs. Is to get your team making some money in the playoffs. Make sure that they have deep runs. Make sure that they're in contention. Since Trae Young has been in the league, the Atlanta Hawks have not been that great. Now, we all know that Trae Young is the better player than Pat Bev is. It's not even close. Like, he even had clips out there. I think Trae Young responded and played a clip of this highlight tape of him cooking Pat Bev. We know that he was always going to put Pat Bev in the blender. That's fine. But that still doesn't negate the fact that Pat Bev is right. Like, it's a team sport. This is not tennis, where you can be able to say, look at all my accolades, look at all my grand slams and what I've like. Okay, what's your team doing? If you're the quarterback and you're getting 5,500 yards every season, passing for 50 touchdowns every season, and your team ends up finishing 6-10, what does it matter? What does it matter? In football, they don't give a damn about stats all time. Who's the all-time leading passer? Don't nobody care. But they realize how many Super Bowls Tom Brady got. That's what matters. When you play in a team sport, it's about team success. The only sport that's really different in a team setting is baseball. Because baseball, yes, it's a team sport, but it's based on individual accolades. You're getting your own stuff, while as well as trying to help the team move runners over and all these other things, but you're accumulating statistics in baseball. So it's a lot different. So that means that when guys finish their careers and they don't have a World Series ring, it doesn't really hurt their Hall of Fame chances. If they haven't had any playoff success, yeah, you can be able to go ahead and say, well, that might affect them going to Cooperstown. But at the end of the day, their numbers are undeniable. We don't really care about World Series rings when it comes to our star baseball players. It just doesn't matter. It's a conversation that you can have, but it's not the entire conversation. Basketball, Yeah, the numbers mean things, but you also have to make sure that you're getting to the playoffs so you can be able to start building that legacy. Regular seasons don't mean nothing. Leading the league in assists for 5 years don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, again, you're just going to be a statistic 20 years down the road. Who led the league in assists 5 out of the last 6 years or whatever the hell it was? Trae Young, hey! Okay. You're just a footnote. That's all it is.
I'm thinking about what you're saying, and then I think about like a Carmelo Anthony.
Right?
And I think why he got into the Hall of Fame was the team aspect of the Olympics.
Well, you got to think about Carmelo Anthony in the totality of his basketball career, right? Because it's not just the NBA. Like the Naismith Hall of Fame is a collection of everything you've done as a basketball player.
Right.
So when you think about when you
Mm-hmm.
think about the team success and all the things that he's done as a team,
That makes sense then. Okay.
yes, it warrants and it's gonna push up his Hall of Fame candidacy even higher.
Mm-hmm.
A guy like Trae Young, when
yeah,
when it's all said and done, you look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame numbers. He's gonna have Hall of Fame numbers, but what success did he have off the in regards to like building the team or making sure that they got to the playoffs? Like Russell Westbrook is a first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt.
It's a fact.
The man had no success. None of his teams went nowhere because it was all gas, no brakes. It was all hot air statistics.
And that's true. You don't say that about baseball players. And
No.
That's true. That is true.
But then basketball is like, and I guess from my POV, is that basketball doesn't start until the playoffs.
Correct.
Like, that's when real basketball.
I mean, your
starts.
your career, your legend doesn't start.
Exactly. Like for the player, for the
Yeah.
player at least, like what you contribute during the playoffs shows a whole nother caliber
Absolutely.
of what you did. Anybody can put up 40.
For example,
You
right?
put up 40 against another team that can put up 40 on you is a different
In the
game.
playoffs, in a game 5 or something like that, where your team is down and you score 50
True.
points, that is going to that's going to be remembered 50 years from now.
He ran 40 on them
For
dog,
example, we were talking about Allen Iverson, right? Look at all the accolades that Allen Iverson had in his career, right? All the points that he scored, all the scoring titles that he's had, all the great moments, the crossover on Jordan, all of these other things, right? The shoes that he had, all the iconic things that he did. But what do you really remember?
That Lakers series.
You remember the Lakers series, Game 1, him stepping over Tyronn Lue, getting that team and beating the Lakers when the Lakers were undefeated in the playoffs. He was the only team to beat the Lakers that season in the playoffs. And he did the first game. People will always remember that as the Allen Iverson game.
It's true.
It'll be remembered for the next 100 years. That's my whole point, is that what is Trae Young's signature right now? He has none. People
He's busting Knicks ass.
Yeah, that's it.
That's his signature. That fucking.
Vince Carter, one of the greatest players of all time, but they remember the battle that him and Allen Iverson had in that Eastern Conference Finals. That same year, 2001. They remember that still in Toronto. They remember that. And if Kawhi Leonard never won a championship, that's what they would hold on to. Memories, moments. So what Pat Bev is saying isn't wrong. And Trae Young, young guy, of course you're going to go ahead and try to clap back at him. But I can guarantee 5-10 years from now, he'll remember what Pat Bev said. And say, you know what? I didn't do a good job. I didn't do a good job leading this team. I didn't understand what that meant until now.
But see, time will teach you that, though, realistically.
100%.
And
For
also,
some.
For some, for sure. And also, too, it's like, but Pat Bev's statement is, now, granted, he's a defensive guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
He's a team role-playing guy.
It's a team role player,
Yeah.
but more so he's known for his defensive and the energy
Correct.
he brings on the other side of the ball. which a lot of people don't even comment from that side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that get paid the most aren't getting that bag for being a defensive player. So to have somebody that's, commenting from the grit of actually putting work compared to the numbers and what the money you make, the money's not going to define you as great.
Yeah.
Everybody can make
It's
money.
team success.
Yeah, it's team success. There's also too is contribution. Like
Right.
I'm notable, and I've been here. My stats say what they are because of what I focused on. I focused my game on, which is the grit and the game.
I was a role player that did what the team needed
Right.
me
And
to
I
do.
wasn't just a next up guy where I'm supposed to get the bag because of where I was drafted at. I'm supposed to get the bag because my role on this team and what I do for this, like, you know what I mean? On paper, what I do for this team and my point guard or shooting guard position. Like, it's more so, somebody that really worked for it. Like, you don't work, you don't get notoriety from being a defensive player if you don't succeed at being a defensive player.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of those things. So it's like, listen, I mean, usually he a hothead, but I respect it, bro.
I respected that.
I
team.
respected the fuck out of it.
Yeah, listen, again, I'm somebody who's been very critical of Pat Bev at times. I've called him a cheerleader and pom-poms boy and all this other stuff. But he's right here. He's right here. I can't see nothing that he said is wrong, because at the end of the day, if you want to be considered one of those, show it.
Nah, because I feel the same way about Pat Bev when it came to you wearing AI questions. It's the same energy. Like, you had the black and gold ones in 1997. Other than that, bro, you was not talking about that man. And Mad Sneakers came out after, and you never got.
You know
none
what's
of them
crazy
sneakers.
about the flagrant stories that you telling right now is that I've had so many Allen Iverson jerseys over my life, over the span of my life. The disrespect.
Son, you only had one.
You had one.
Iverson jersey, the black.
Two.
The black Sixer jersey.
I had the
That
blue
was
one as
it.
well.
You didn't have a blue
Yes,
one.
I did.
Cap, bro.
What's wrong with y'all?
Bro,
You
we
only
your
had the
mans,
black,
B.
son.
Yo, dogs. Talk to your man, son.
He's wild.
Yo, book a session with him. Get right with him.
Unbelievable, these two, bro.
Fully.
Both of y'all. Both of y'all. I didn't hear you. So what? I don't think so. No. Everybody's good.
Check. Prestige worldwide.
Yeah, everybody's good.
Unique New York.
Moving on. Let's talk some football. Let's talk some footy ball. Who's low? Let's talk some footy ball. What do we think about Joe Burrow? I'll tell you what I think.
I feel bad, man.
I'll tell you what I think. Pack it up. Pack it up, Joe. Pack it up. Go somewhere. Go somewhere else. I don't care where you have to go. Any team is better than the Cincinnati Bengals. And I mean that sincerely. Any team is better than the Cincinnati Bengals. They are the cheapest team in football. They don't care about paying your offensive line. They don't care about giving you anything. Let's go ahead and go pass on Penei Sewell and go get Jamar Chase. You can't get the ball to Jamar Chase if you can't protect the damn quarterback. And I said this to you on draft night. I remember. I was like, Claude, why would they not draft Penei Sewell? You need an offensive line to protect your great quarterback. Yo, but Jamar Chase, they got the connection. Okay, cool. But if you can't keep him upright,
That was my voice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
you got the connection.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
But if you can't keep your quarterback upright, it doesn't matter.
Nah, it doesn't. But you know what it is? Like, how long ago was that draft?
It's like, what, 5 years ago?
They could have been did that shit. They didn't do it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They continue to be bad.
Go get his
They're
guy
not drafting anybody well.
and protect and build
So here's
the
my
wall.
thing. The biggest issue that I'm seeing is give me the actual number, Jimmy. Look it up right now. I want to know how many seasons Joe Burrow has actually played. Full. Just like how many years has he been in the league?
Yeah, I think.
He drafted in 2020.
Yeah.
So Joe Burrow drafted in 2020. So this is his 5th year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full seasons, I think it's only 3. Yeah.
That's fine. I just want to know how many seasons he's been in the league, right? So 5 years. He's played, I think, 81 games in those 5 years. He's been sacked more times than Andrew Luck has at age 29 when he retired. Think about that.
That's a crazy stat.
Andrew Luck retired because he was tired of getting hit. He was tired of getting hurt. He lost the passion to play football because he was getting beat up so much.
Sorry to cut you, bro. 201
Yes.
to 174.
There you go. That's the stat.
That's crazy.
So again, when I think about a guy like Joe Burrow, I think about he's top 5, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, right? It's not even debatable. It's top 5, wherever you have him. He's starting to remind me of David Carr. He's starting to remind me of Andrew Luck. David Carr was the first overall draft pick for the Houston Texans for their expansion franchise. They drafted him as Derek Carr's brother. Mm-hmm. They almost killed David Carr. He had to retire due to concussions and all this other stuff. Why would you pay your quarterback so much money and then not protect him? I just don't understand. So for me, if Joe Burrow and his team are smart, they go ahead and they rehab with this turf toe. They go ahead and start putting their ducks in a row. And when it's time to come back, you go ahead and you notify the team and say, we are ready to return, but we are not returning to Cincinnati.
You could do that?
Absolutely.
Yo, where does he go? Fucking Jets.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding when I say that. That is the guy. If the Jets want to go get themselves a quarterback, you can go ahead and go tank for
Let me get you a hat, Jimmy.
tank for a quarterback in the draft.
Fuck that.
You can do all this, right? But why not go get yourself a new Broadway Joe?
He got to fulfill his part, though. To Joe Burrow, he got to be able to just say,
Joe
I'm
Burrow
leaving
is the guy
Cincinnati.
that I saw,
my man
Casso. Joe Burrow was the guy that I saw that led a Cincinnati Bengals team with no offensive line
100%.
to the Super Bowl. He was a play away from tying that game or taking the lead if it wasn't for Aaron Donald's sack, right? This is a guy that if given the weapons and the time, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks we've seen in this era. I'm not saying he's on Brady's level. I'm not saying he's Peyton Manning, but he's damn good.
I hear you.
Hey, yo, fuck them Aversons, man. Yeah. I like
So
them,
again,
man. That's good.
If I'm Joe Burrow, I'm looking around the league, I'm canvassing the league, and I'm saying, where is my next stop? Now, I understand it didn't work well with Aaron Rodgers, but Joe Burrow is not Aaron Rodgers. Meaning that he's much younger. However, with these injuries starting to pile up, whatever destination he goes to, they have to have an offensive line waiting for him. Because if he continues to get hurt, if he continues to miss games, if he continues to miss seasons, he's going to start to slow down faster than what he's supposed to. You're going to get a guy that was mobile. He wasn't even really mobile to begin with. But now you continuously have these lower leg injuries. You're going to slow him down even more. So if I'm Joe Burrow, I'm getting the fuck out of Cincinnati. And I can't get out of Cincinnati any faster. Jamar Chase, hey, listen, you can go ahead and go gloss over Josh Allen all you want now. I'm not gonna be do the Magic Johnson. I ain't gonna be here. That's it. You need to start, instead of worrying about the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow needs to worry about Joe Burrow. Because here's the saddest part of this situation. If Joe Burrow continues to be Mr. Bengal, he's going to end up like Boomer Esiason.
Damn.
If he continues to be Mr. Bengal, if he continues to get hurt year after year after year, you know what the Bengals are going to do to that Mr. Bengal? Your services are no longer needed here. We're going to go ahead and cut you. So you don't owe the Bengals any loyalty. What they owe you is an offensive line. And if they don't give it to you, it's time to go.
Or the other thing that could happen, and I hate to see it happen, is that Jake Browning and gets a spark and the shit starts cooking and they got a momentum.
Well, they're already 2-0. So
I'm just saying, so he gets some momentum, they get a rhythm going and shit like that. Are we worried about Burrow coming back?
it's possible.
Or hey, listen, what's my man's name on? He was on the Browns. Had that weird old last name.
Orlovsky?
No. He was a quarterback. He had his shit clicking, and it pretty much won the season. I think Peyton Manning, low key swept in, and they just.
Oh, you talking about the Broncos, not the Browns?
I'm sorry, the Broncos. My apologies.
You talking about it was
Not oyster tag. It was
oyster tag.
some
No.
shit like that.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't remember his name, but yes, I remember.
Not Orton, whatever. Something like he ran in. He ran the season.
He was rubbish though.
But he ran the season though for them, and then, Manning came in and
And won a Super Bowl.
won the Super Bowl. So I say it to say, I don't know, but I like what you're going. And hey, man, anything I said before, we're cool, right?
No.
All right, cool. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you have to start taking care of yourself at some point, man. Like, fuck the Bengals. You gotta go ahead and say, I need to go somewhere where they're gonna appreciate me, and not give me turf toe.
That's what you don't want.
And that's what you don't want.
Like the Giants.
Are the Chiefs done?
Yes.
Are they?
Pack them up.
Silence asset?
I don't know. I feel like after the whole kind of they got what they want out of I feel like the whole marketing part of the Chiefs. I don't really see them doing good this year. There's not really anybody on the team that is, playing well. Travis Kelce took out possibly the number one target in the first game. With Worley, I don't know if he's coming back.
Yeah, he might be cleared for this week, but probably not.
Yeah, so I don't know. The team just looks like off. You can see that they're yelling at each other on the sidelines. They're not communicating well, whatever it is. Hopefully that they're done because then they're playing the Giants this week. So I'd like to see the first win.
And that's the loser bowl because somebody got to
That
win.
definitely is a loser bowl.
Hey, we played good last week.
Sorry.
There are no moral victories here, sir.
I got you.
Listen, man, we played good, man.
Wins or losses.
Hey, minus that lineman that messed up in that opening drive.
Wins
man.
and losses. You own 2. Okay, have a seat.
They own 2-2.
Yes, and that's why we're talking about them right now because they're dead. So pack them the fuck up. Pack them up. So I was asking you can go ahead and bleep that when you go ahead and clip this. Pack them up. Pack them up. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you why they're done. Not just because I'm hating on the Chiefs. That's a part of it. I'm tired of them. But I'm also tired of the hubris. Anytime you see a team or a person that their fall is very, very, it's just like it just goes off a cliff after one to the next, it's never so drastic, right? You don't just fall off a cliff. There are signs as to why you're here. They traded Tyreek Hill. They didn't want to pay him. Right? They went ahead and got rid of Kareem Hunt. Now we understand why they did that, right? What was the other guy they had? It was Kareem Hunt. And can't remember that other running back. Who's that other running back in 2016 they had?
Kareem Hunt
Anyway,
before Pacheco.
it was way before Pacheco. My point is, once they got rid of Tyreek Hill, they said to themselves, we don't need to pay Tyreek because we have a system here. We don't need you to do this. We can just plug anybody into this system. Hey, we got Travis Kelce. We're good. We're all right. Travis Kelce's what now? 36 years old? Looks like Jason Witten out there right now. Can't run. Can't do anything. Frustrated because he doesn't have the ability that he used to have. But going back to Tyreek Hill, you traded your over-the-top weapon. What's the other guy that they had? The guy that's suspended right now. What's his name?
Rice.
Yeah, Rashee Rice. Him and his stupid-ass mother. Right? Another guy. So you plug and play all of these players, right? Let's go ahead and go sign Juju Smith-Schuster off the scrap heap. We can get something for him. Hubris at the end of the day. You think that you can be able to put anybody in that locker room and anybody on that team and draft anybody, and Patrick Mahomes is going to make sure that everybody looks good. Well, I'm here to tell you that Patrick Mahomes himself hasn't looked good over the last couple of seasons, has he? Doesn't have that over-the-top big plays, right? Everything is dink and dump for the Chiefs now. Pacheco, the running game has been good. They had to literally reinvent themselves and be a defensive-led team outside of an offensive-led team. But what's their problem when they went ahead and went against the Eagles in the Super Bowl? They had no offense. Mm-hmm. They couldn't move the ball. They couldn't do anything with the defensive line of the Eagles. The offensive line couldn't hold up. And anytime you can put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, you have a good chance of winning that game. So again, you see a team that's aging. You see a team that doesn't have good individual position parts in regards to their playmakers. You have a plug-and-play type of system where they don't believe that you should pay anybody outside of the quarterback and some defensive players. Hey, we're not going to pay you. We're going to trade you off. We'll just go get guys off the scrap heap. That's fine. Hubris. That's why you're here. Is that if they continue to draft well and try to get good pieces in here, maybe then you'd probably see them be a little different. But you can tell that they are an aging team. They're a team that can't get separation from their wide receivers, which means that they can't get open. And the offensive line is not that great. So if you put all of those things in one pot, of course you're going to be 0-2. Of course you're going to have an offense that's been struggling over the past couple of seasons. But the fact that you got the damn refs that do what they do in Chiefs games, allegedly, this is why they continue to win games. Me and Claude went to the game last year. Was it last year, Claude, or was it the year before that, where the Chiefs played the Jets? And the Jets played such a great game. And here come the refs. These little chip calls, and all of a sudden it gives the Chiefs chance to get back in the game, and lo and behold, the Chiefs win. That's been happening a lot. Refs can't save the Chiefs anymore. You know why? Because this is not an offense that can be able to score 30 points anymore. They struggle to score 30 points. So if you have a team that's been so used to being high octane and being able to move the ball downfield and being able to do all these things that they want to do, and now you don't have that. Now teams are zeroing in on your offensive line. Now teams are zeroing in on your weak wide receiver core. Now teams are zeroing in on Travis Kelce because he's a little slower. So of course frustration is going to be out the roof. And it's been a good run. 3 Super Bowls. 3 Super Bowl wins, right? How many Super Bowls they got to? 5? Come on now. It's a good run. All the people that are saying, but Patrick Mahomes is better than Brady. Do we know that? Remember that Brady won his 3 rings and then had a nice little drought of not winning any championships for a very long time. But he was able to reinvent himself. The Patriots were able to reinvent themselves and get back to winning championships. It's time for the Chiefs to do the same thing. It's time to tear it down, and it's time to rebuild.
But will they?
They have no choice at this point. They have no choice. This team is not good enough to win. It wasn't good enough to win last year. It's not good enough to win this year. You don't need 10 games to figure out that this Chiefs team is struggling, and they will continue to struggle. So I wouldn't be shocked if they go ahead and try to make some moves at the deadline. Hell, I wouldn't be shocked if they try to go get Tyreek Hill back. I wouldn't be shocked.
Giants win this week?
Giants have a very good chance of winning this week. And the only reason why I say that is if the Giants can be able to hold them under 30 points, which I'm sure they will be able to because the Giants' defense is not that bad, anything's possible.
Hey, I like that prediction.
Anything's possible.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Jets watch! Where's your beard? There's no beard, bro?
Nah. Budget cuts. Yo, everything went into this nice setup.
Yo, this Trump economy is crazy
Shit is
right
bad
now,
out here, bro. Like,
Nuts.
Do you want to share a beer?
Absolutely no. You crazy?
I'm
Pause.
just saying, like, what are we doing? Because, I got to have something.
I'm not
but-
swapping spit with you, bro. You crazy? Let's go ahead and talk about the Jets.
Just pour the cap full.
I am looking more and more like I was right. He will not get his name here. His name is Josh. It will continue to be Josh Fields. And here's my particular rant or soliloquy on these Jets. They will actually look like a stable, good offense this weekend because they got a real quarterback back there. Tyrod Taylor. He's always been a career backup. We understand that. He's going to be able to man that ship and get this offense looking good. And here's what I'm saying. The Jets don't need to look back. Go with Tyrod for the rest of the season. No matter if they win or lose. If you're going to go ahead and tank for the quarterbacks that's in the draft, or you're going to go ahead and make your run at Joe Burrow, let Tyrod Taylor be the quarterback. Justin Fields is not good. He showed that last week of how bad he looked before the concussion. It's not going to get any better. This is a guy that holds the ball too long. He doesn't understand his progressions. He doesn't understand his reads. He still doesn't recognize defenses right now. This is his third team? And you still can't recognize certain defenses? You're cooked at this point. The Jets are better off starting Tyrod Taylor for the rest of the season and telling Justin Fields to go take a walk. Thoughts?
I mean, listen. I hear you. I saw promise when I saw him play. Not in his last game against, that wasn't it against the Bills. But against Aaron Rodgers, I saw promise. It's a matter of big shoes to fill, little feet to put them in. And this is a non-expectation season. We all walked into it saying the same thing. We all lean that way, and we have to allow it to be that. Now, if we can put ourselves in a position to do so and actually, all right, let this team develop to where we actually able to maneuver and, put a play together, and then now we're a quarterback away, then that's cool. But for the meantime, I pray that Tyrod could get some stuff. I pray Tyrod don't get hurt, though. I hope he don't get no death-defying injury that he be getting. I would love to see him win. I mean, the only touchdown in the game came from him last week.
Correct.
And You know, I think it's just a matter of Justin Fields coming in potentially as. I'm not gonna, I know, I get it. But it's just him coming in as a wildcat option. I mean, I think that helps. Same way when the Jets were using a wildcat with somebody else back in the day.
Brad Smith.
Brad Smith. Like, those things, go a long way. And I think that's honestly the way to look at it. Like, right now, it's you've already cut 2 players because of their boneheaded mistakes. Like, they're saying it's either 2 things this can do. This can scare everybody off, and this is just too drastic and too hardcore for the core audience, and then he gets boofed next year. Or we're on to something, and the accountability factor of this football team is being ran by the coach, which is equivalent to that Mike Tomlin way of approach in the Steelers locker room, which has been there, and they've been to the playoffs every year. So I think we're at a point where, is it too early to clip the quarterback? Nah, if he's out, then it's a beautiful thing. And then we have that typical jet bullshit of, okay, Tyrod 1-0. We want Tyrod. Like, that's all you're going to get. And then, you know what I'm saying? You're going to run that till the dirt, till it doesn't pull you satisfaction. So, I don't know. I think we're on the path to something, but we just got to figure it out, because you can go get a quarterback next year and it'll be the same shit.
Listen, take Justin Fields' light-skinned ass and put him on that bench. All right? We want we want Tyrod. That's what we want. Okay?
Hey, listen, man. Yeah. As a Giants fan, we had Tyrod.
Yeah, you didn't use him.
Listen, we used him.
Yeah, I like cutlets.
When Dan Jones went down, we used him. And then where did we go?
Well, listen, now y'all got 2 black quarterbacks. Listen.
Tommy DeVito, man.
Yo, Tommy,
we went Tommy DeVito after that. So.
That's my guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got nothing against Tyrod, man, but I don't know. But in y'all situation, y'all gonna have to do what it do, man. Y'all gonna have to just ride it out with Tyrod. Pause. Hey, listen, man. It's the Jets way, man.
Hey, jet gon' jet. Jet gon' jet. Yeah, you already know how we do things. I did like the way the Giants looked against the Cowboys, though.
Yo, that was our best game so far.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Brandon Aubrey's steroid leg.
Oh, my man from the Replacements.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soccer player. Damn, son. 64 yards, right?
Yeah. Salute to him, though. I mean, look.
That was an amazing kick, bro.
I've been telling people, all the people are like, I want Jackson Dart to start. Where's Jackson Dart?
That was a good game, man.
We want Russ to go to the bench. Listen, let Russ cook until the season is over. Whether the Giants win or lose, if they win 2 games, if they win 1 game, if they win 4 games, let him cook.
I agree.
Because at the end of the day, what's going to end up happening is that he's on a 1-year deal. He's playing for his next contract for another team. It ain't the Giants. So he's advertising for 31 other teams out there, right? Whether he's going to be a starting quarterback or a backup. He's advertising. You already have Jameis in the building. You have Jackson Dart in the building. Mm-hmm. Jackson Dart will be your QB1 next year, and you have Jameis as your QB2 next year. That's the way it is. So no matter what happens this season, don't take Jackson Dart out of bubble wrap. Let him sit there, let him learn, let him understand the game, let him see the game speed, let him do his thing in practice, let him pick Jameis Winston's brain, let him pick Russ's brain, let him pick Coach Ozempic's brain, let him do all of this stuff, and let him just sit there and learn. Because when quarterbacks have the time to learn and study, they end up being more prepared. Anytime you study, you are more prepared. I don't care about nothing else. Talking about, some guys can learn on the fly. Yes, but everybody doesn't have the same learning curve. You don't want to put this kid out there with a bad offensive line. He ends up having his confidence drops, and guess what you're going to have to do with him? You have to bench him, and you never want to bench a guy when you decide to go with him as a young player. You want to make sure that when everything is ready, the offensive line is ready, all of these things are ready, he's ready to roll, he's ready to go on the team, he's ready to go ahead and contribute. Boom, period.
I'll support this message.
That's it.
Boom. I'm with it.
Come on now. Jimmy, you out of here? Later, dog. So that's my whole thing. It's like at some point, the Giants are going to push through. It's not going to be this year because that schedule is horrible. I don't see y'all winning a game outside of having a chance this weekend against the Chiefs, outside of y'all beating the damn Saints. That's it, because let me tell you something. That dude Spencer Rattler is garbage. Hot garbage. Right? So y'all gonna beat the hell out of them. And if you lose to the Saints, I don't know who y'all beating.
Yeah.
I don't know who y'all beating if y'all lose to the Saints.
I feel like last week they should have won. Like,
Yo.
there was once or twice, I forget, but it was once early on where they wanted to go for it on
Yeah.
fourth down. When they kick a field goal, they would have won the game.
Yeah.
After those extra, like, 3 to 6 points. And also, too, the penalties also on the first
Penalties
drive
killed
was
us.
ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
Yo, what was up with your offensive lineman? Yo,
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Yo,
Had,
don't
like-
even do it.
what was it, like 5 penalties?
Man, like,
One,
not-
two, four?
4.
Man, like 9 penalties, 9 plays. Like what? I'd have cut him in the locker room.
I'm surprised he didn't get cut, bro.
That's ridiculous.
If it was Aaron Glenn, he would have been cut. You know that.
Yes.
Coach Ozembe give people chances. He give people a chance. Look, I understand I was fat and overweight one time. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Okay, get your ass out of here. And if he doesn't get cut, you holding the clipboard for the rest of the season. You need to watch tape or something. Cause you're terrible. Cost the damn Giants the game. I was upset. Because you know I hate the Cowboys. I was like, come on, Giants. Let's go. Get a game, get a win. And you still couldn't do it.
This is weird for me to hear, son.
What?
That you hate the Cowboys.
I don't hate them. I don't hate them.
No, you don't, son.
I don't hate them.
Dak was playing all right games, son.
Dak has been pretty good this season.
Not gonna lie, you're telling the
2
truth.
games, man, he's played very, very well. I can't even hate on Dak right now. Because Dak's not the reason why they're 1-1. They're not. Moving on. Are we doing predictions or are we just skipping those? What are we doing? I'll leave it up to the room to decide.
Listen, I can't give you valid predictions, me personally.
What about Claw? You want to do prediction or you want to just skip
Fucking
it?
do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Fuck it.
Silence Assassin, do you want to do it?
Sure.
All right, fine. Let's go ahead and go pull up the goddamn schedule.
Oh, stand by. Hold on.
Let's see what's happening here. Let's see what we got here. We have
Giants, Chiefs.
You know where I'm going with that.
Giants,
Silent
Chiefs?
Assassin.
well, I mean, if you want to start with the Giants,
I'm on the ESPN app. That's the first game.
yeah, I'm on the ESPN app too. I got Cowboys Bears first.
It's our teams. That's why you didn't,
Oh.
you didn't switch over yet.
Well, you know what? Let's go to the
Bengals, Vikings.
We'll start with the 1 p.m. game. Bengals, Vikings. Vikings are -2.5 at home. Bengals are without Joe Burrow.
Oh, nah.
They are 2-0 though.
We got
the
Jake
Vikings.
Browning.
The Vikings are without JJ McCarthy. He's not gonna be there. He's battling an injury. Who they sign? Didn't they sign my man Mike White?
Mike White.
Mike White.
It was there was someone else.
Who was it? You sure it wasn't Mike White?
1 second.
Listen, if it was Mike White,
I'm
I'm
rooting
going
for-
Vikings.
I'm
bro.
going Vikings all day.
I'm going Vikings, bro.
If it's Mike White, you that's my guy, boy.
What?
I'll take Mike White on just right now.
It's
That's a
It's
fact.
Wentz.
It's Wentz?
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz they signed.
Mike
Okay.
White is a quarterback signed to the Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. Mike White's on the
he
Bengals.
on
Practice, he's on the
He's on a
practice
natty.
squad.
All right, so
Practice squad.
see, he's about to be the. And you know what? Once he takes over, Bengals they get into the playoffs. They get into the playoffs. Mike White. White. So, okay, so we got Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals, man, because Carson Wentz is rubbish. Rubbish. What else we got here? Steelers and Patriots. Drake May's pretty good. Drake May is pretty damn good. Patriots are at home. Pittsburgh is -2.5 on the road. Both teams are 1-1. Who we got? Aaron Rodgers versus Drake May. Who we got?
I got Aaron Rodgers.
Got Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Who you got, Castle?
I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers, man. Not even the Steelers. I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers.
You going Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Silent Assassin, who you got?
Patriots.
Give me Drake May and the Patriots as well. They're in Foxborough. I think they're gonna get the edge. Colts and Titans. This might not be a bad game. It might look like a bad game on paper, but I think it's gonna be a lot better than what people think. Colts had a very, very good game last weekend. They shocked the Broncos with that win, right? 2-0. Titans are 0-2. Spread is -4.5. Give me the Colts. Give me Jonathan Taylor to run all over them for 168 yards. I think that Indiana Jones is going to continue to do his thing. I can't even call him Captain Small Hands anymore. I can, but it's now Indiana Jones for the time being until he screws up. I got the Colts. Anybody else?
I'm going Colts because there's a way of going.
Yeah, that's chalk. I think we're going to go chalk. That's an all-even thing right there. Yeah. Texans and Jaguars. Who we got? We have C.J. Stroud going against BoJack Horseman. Who we got?
Shit show shootout. That's what you call that.
That is true. It's an AFC South matchup. Give me the Jaguars. They're at home -1.5. They got the little edge at home. Give me the Jags.
I'm going BoJack Horseman. Just go for the name, bro.
Okay, so you're going Jags.
I'm going Travis Hunter first touchdown.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter first touchdown.
Hunter.
Falcons and Panthers. Falcons are 1-1. Panthers are 0-2. Falcons are 5.5 on the road.
I'm going
-5.5.
Falcons. I can't.
Falcons
Panthers,
all the
bro,
way.
I'm going Falcons.
Falcons all the way. Panthers are a bad football team. They're a bad football team. But Bryce Young is playing a little better though. He looks a lot more confident. But they're gonna get their ass beat. Battle of the 2-0 teams is gonna be very interesting. Rams at Eagles. Eagles are -3.5 at home. Rams are a good team. Eagles are a good team. Get the tush push out of here. We didn't even talk about it because we don't need to talk about it. Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now. Get the tush push out of here. Okay, it's a cheat. I was talking to Claw and Casso off mic, and I said, you know what the tush push reminds me of? The tush push reminds me of some dude that used to monster mash the game controllers back in the day, and they used to sweep you and use the sweep button all the time in Mortal Kombat. They used to be the one to be able to do the E-Honda 100 hand slap in the corner when they get you there, and so you can't get out of the corner. They used to be the one to use Blanca. And do the electricity in the corner so you can't get out. That's cheating.
Chung-Li with
the kicks.
Yep.
That's exactly what the tush push is. That's exactly what a tush push is. It's monster mashing. You can just rub the buttons together on the controller and something magic happens. Like, nah. We not doing that no more. Play football. If you can't get the down or you can't get the yard, and get the hell off the field. The fact that they're playing 4 down territory and everybody else is playing 3. That's cheating. Get the shit out of here. Because at the end of the day, when you look at the numbers, inside of the numbers, Jalen Hurts is not a good numbers quarterback. You know who he reminds me of? He's the black version of Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, man.
That's who he is. Terry Bradshaw was on the steel curtain with the Pittsburgh Steelers and all. Great defense, great running game. Just don't screw it up, Terry. Don't throw an interception today, Terry. Manage the game, Terry.
I like that you said numbers quarterback.
Yeah.
I like that you said that.
He's a winner. I'm not even going to dispute that. He's a winner. He knows how to win. They understand how to win over there. Cool. But when it comes to the numbers, when you need him to make throws, he ain't your guy. That's all I'm saying. And this tush push shit makes him a lot more effective. If you take it out, I want to see how he plays. I want to see how he plays. So NFL, I know that there's rumblings. Y'all did not approve it the last time. Get it out of here. Enough with this garbage. It's not nice to look at. It's a cheat code. It's monster mashing. We don't want it in here. Okay? So with that being said, give me the damn Rams to win.
I'm going Rams.
Give me the Rams. I'll never pick the damn Eagles.
Giants bias.
Yeah, I'll never pick them. No matter if they're good or not. Yeah. Claude, here's our game right here.
Which one?
Bucks, Jets. We're on the road in Tampa. Bucks are -6.5 at home. Jets are 0-2. Bucks are 2-0. I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as I love Tyrod Taylor, as much as I love the Jets, as much as I'm repping my team right now, the Bucks are going to put 40 points on the Jets.
Damn, what a prediction.
I'm calling it right now. 45-15.
We're going to revisit this.
45-15. Baker Mayfield throws for 398 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks.
Is it hurricane season yet in Florida?
No.
So yeah, it's happening.
I think it is, though. Could
Whatever
be.
you said.
Light.
Yeah. So,
But they're going to beat the hell out of us. They are.
Nah, I don't think it's a light one. I think it's something that we got to get ready for. It's the last of it. That's what I feel.
Listen, if we want to make it respectful, it has to be a shootout. We can't expect to have a defensive game. It ain't gonna be one of those games because we're gonna be a lot of 3 and outs, and you're gonna give Baker and those Bucks a short field, and they're gonna score touchdowns. Buck Irvin and those guys, respect. I got nothing. I want no smoke. No smoke with y'all. Moving on. We got Raiders and Commanders. Both teams are 1-1. Raiders are on the road against the Commanders. Commanders have the -2.5 spread at home. I am not going against Pete Carroll. I am not going against Geno Smith and those Raiders. Give me the Raiders.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm going Raiders, Giants bias.
And also, too, we got to remember that Jalen Daniels is hurt. So
Mariota, quarterback.
Oh my God,
Get your money back.
He's still in the NFL.
Apparently not.
Who's the backup there?
Him.
It is.
It is him?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Raiders gonna win this in a landslide. Oh my God, what happened to my thing? There we go. Where's my NFL schedule? It disappeared. Packers and Browns. Now, all right, enough. I've seen enough. Get him out of here. And you know who I'm talking about.
Who that?
Get Joe Falco out of here. All right? Get Shane Falco out of here and get in Shador. It's time already. I have had enough. Okay? Packers are going to beat the hell out of the Browns. We know this. Okay? How many weeks are we going to sit here and wait until they put Shador in the game? That's all we're waiting for. As football fans, as Shador fans, as Deion Sanders fans, we are just waiting for Shador to play. We do not care about nothing else. We don't care about what's happening on the defense. We don't care about what the damn coach is doing. We don't care about the dog pound. We don't care about none of that stuff. All we care about when is Shador playing. And we don't give a damn about no Dylan Gabriel. Let him hold the clipboard for the next 6 years. We don't care. We don't care. But get Shane Falco out of here. His time is up. Okay, he's done a lot of good things with the Colts. He won championships with the Ravens. Respect. Out of here. It's enough. Packers are going to dog walk them. Dog walk them. I got 35-15. 35-15. They don't even score 20. Moving on. Who we got? Broncos and Chargers. This is going to be a good game. A very good game. Chargers are a very, very good team. Balanced. Good defense. I think that Justin Herbert finally has realized that, hey, it might be better for me to take the Josh Allen approach and do less. If I do less, lean on the running game, now I can be able to have a play action, that's more effective, and now I can be able to start picking the defense apart, especially if they're in zone. So he's been doing that. He's been making the throws. They've been running consistently. They've been running effectively. The defense has been playing well. Special teams is playing well. Chargers are a good team right now. Broncos are also a good team. They blew that game. How they blew that game, I have no idea. But that team is very good. Bo Nix is the man. Love him. Got him in fantasy. Keep going. But if I got to pick somebody, Chargers are at home. Give me the Chargers to win this game. Give me the Chargers to win this game, unfortunately. Claw, you got? We don't know who Claw got. Casa, who you got?
Listen, man, you just broke down that so eloquently, man. I'm going to have to say Chargers, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're very good. Man? They're very good. Sounds like who you got?
I'm going to go Broncos comeback.
Okay, Broncos get a comeback win. That's cool. Saints and Seahawks. We're not even going to spend no time on this.
Yeah, please don't.
We're not going to spend no time on this, okay? Seahawks are going to win and win big. Especially because my man Sam Darnold's over there. He'll win big. Because I'm telling you right now, this is going to be my thing for the rest of the season. If they continue to play this kid Spencer Rattler. They will never win another game. He is receptacle rubbish.
Damn.
Like, you know, when you in the Brooklyn buildings, you in the apartment buildings,
man.
and you gotta step outside of your door, and then you go to the incinerator, the receptacle.
shit. Yeah.
That's what you, and you gotta throw it down there. That's who he is right now.
Damn.
Garbage.
Yeah, we all leaving with that one.
Yeah, garbage. Cardinals and 49ers. Hey, listen.
Hey.
2-0 teams right here. Two 2-0 teams. 49ers are home. Brock Purdy's not playing. But you know who is playing? You know who is the quarterback? My man, Mac Daddy Jones is the quarterback on the San Francisco 49ers. And I hate the 49ers, but I love Mac Jones. So guess what? Guess who I'm rooting for? Give me the 49ers to win this damn game. Because as much as I like Kyler Murray, as much as I like Marvin Harrison Jr., as much as I like those boys over there, I can't go against Mac Daddy Jones. I won't. I will not do it.
Hey, I don't trust Kyler Murray.
You shouldn't.
I don't trust him. I'm going Niners.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Who you got, Silent Assassin?
Keep Cardinals.
Okay, Cardinals. Chiefs and Giants, we talked about this already. Listen, Giants have a pass rush. Giants have I think that second game, the shootout doesn't really show who they are. Even the first game, if you look at the defense didn't play bad. I think you're going to see the Giants front seven be unleashed in this game. And I think they're going to get a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. We're going to see exactly what the outcome is. But I do feel that the Giants have a puncher's chance in this game just because I can't see the Chiefs scoring any more than 24 points in this game. I don't see them as a team that can be able to put up 30 points. If the Giants can be able to keep this game close, keep it close late, and allow Russ to have a chance to have one of his Hail Mary off-script plays, you never know what can happen.
Mr.
But
Invincible.
the defense is going to be the catalyst of this game against the Chiefs.
Yes.
So I am slightly leaning towards the Chiefs, but if I'm going to be biased, give me the Giants in an upset.
You already know I'm biased, man.
Yeah.
Giants. Close game, though.
Close
Giants.
game.
Close
Yes.
game, Giants.
Silence, that's what you got.
Yeah, Giants.
Giants? So we all leave it on that one.
Yes, sir.
For the Monday night game, and listen, can they stop with this doubleheader Monday night stuff? Enough. I'm sick of it. If the game's at 7, let the game be a 7. If it's at 8, let it be an 8. I don't need another game at 11 and then you another 3 hours and nobody watching the damn game. I don't care about the West Coast games. I don't care.
Yeah.
Put them on Thursday.
We got work in the morning.
Yeah. People got jobs, man. Silence has got to be out there slaving when she got no cot. You know, she can't sleep. She's adulting, miserable. You know, but she got things to do. You know what I mean? We ain't got no time to be watching games at 2 o'clock at night. It's ridiculous. So, Lions and Ravens, good game. Good game. You have Lamar Jackson going against my homeboy Jared Goff. Give me Ravens. Give me Ravens. I know I talked bad about John Harbaugh. I know I said that. I didn't say that I think he should get fired. I think they should part ways. I said maybe it's time to have a conversation if he's the right coach to be able to lead this team to a Super Bowl. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I got the Ravens. I think the Ravens are just a well-balanced team. Who the hell is going to stop Derrick Henry? Really? Like, the only person that can stop Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry. He is so good. And Lamar Jackson has become really, really good. And that defense, they have timely stops. So I got them. I think the Lions are still effective. Shouts to the Lions, too. Shouts to the Lions for being able to look Ben Johnson in the face last week and say, I'm going to run this score up on you because we as players, we don't respect that you left the way you left. We don't respect what you did. And not only did they run the score up on his ass, but did you see how they did a celebration in the end zone with one of his plays?
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
They did one of his plays in the end zone. Ran the score up. They didn't have to score that last touchdown to put him up 50 plus. Like, that was disrespectful, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I love disrespectful stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. So, yeah, that is the games. we'll see what happens, man. But I think the most appealing games for me this week, game of the week. I don't know what they suggested as the game of the week, but for me, the game of the week is definitely Chargers Broncos. That's for me. Chargers Broncos is the game of the week for me. What about you guys?
Maybe that Lions Ravens game for me.
Lions Ravens game, okay.
Yeah,
What?
I was gonna say the same.
Lions Ravens, okay. Yeah, Rams Eagles might be the
That's
game of the week
another
too.
one,
That might be the game of the week. That might
tush
be.
push be throwing me off.
Yeah.
Man. Like, that throw me off.
It's a bad watch.
Yeah,
It's a bad
Just
watch.
from a viewer's perspective.
It's a bad watch, man. It's a bad watch. All right, now it's time for my irrelevant news
You gotta be kidding
of the
me.
week.
I mean, how do you watch them? I mean, yeah, they stink.
Every week we go ahead and we find some interesting stories. And what the hell did I find this week? I don't know if I have a lot of them, but let's see what I have. Oh, Bumble founder exposed. Whitney Wolf Heard admits to using the N-word.
Oh.
We love that, don't we? You know? All of these, I'm telling you, what's wrong with you? Listen, I need to ask. I know it's not you per se, but why? Why do so many people feel the need to say these things in these areas where people have cameras, they have phones that you can be recorded? Why don't you do things, or why don't they do things like how the old racist white people used to do it back in the day? They used to go ahead and shake your hand and then rub their hand on their clothes and try to get the chocolate off their hand and all that other stuff, right? And then they would go home in closed doors and then drop these N words, right? They're not doing it out in public with all of these devices that can be able to record you now. So stupid. So stupid. But I'm for it, because if she's gonna go ahead and step down, yeah, I'm for it. So let's see what happens. Former Tinder colleagues allege Whitney Wolf Heard used the N-word, homophobic slurs, even called a coworker an anorexic bee. My goodness, she's a demon. Super Karen. The same woman, Hollywood, just celebrated with a glossy girl boss biopic, is also accused of punching her ex, threatening him with a knife at a party, and exaggerating her role in Tinder's creation. Her own team has admitted she used the N-word. Now the feminist icon carefully crafted images unraveling. Listen, anytime you can be able to take down a Karen, she's like Liza Minnelli beating up her husband. What are you doing? And first off, you the husband getting beat up like that? Come on now.
Yo, right.
Come on now. Maybe, you know what? I take it back. Because maybe he was like, let me take this ass whooping, because if she's worth some bills, maybe I got to just sit here and take it.
But you know that's not the case.
I'm here for the security. I can't leave. We can play that card too, right? We as men can play that card too. I'm here for the security. I don't want to leave. I have my lifestyle. I'm not going anywhere, okay? While she's over here busting his ass at night. Huh? You didn't take the garbage. You didn't take the garbage out. It's nasty work. So, yeah. You go ahead and go do all of these things, you super Karen, Whitney Wolf. Get the hell out of here. You get the...
Dummy, yeah.
Moving on. Let's see. Always be the crazy white ladies that be crashing out, man.
She looks psychotic. So
She really
just looked
does.
her up.
She really does, 100%. This got me right here. I've had enough of people. 26-year-old mother of 22 vows to keep growing her family and is aiming for 105 children.
Did you say mother of 22?
Yes.
You said she's 26?
Yes.
How the hell how is this possible?
Mathematically, I don't think, unless she had like.
She's a surrogate.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and look it up.
So I was like doing the math while he was talking.
And she said, at the age of 26, Christina Osterk is the mother of 22 children and is pacing towards her goal of raising a family of 105. Most of Christina's children were born via surrogacy, so she's a surrogate mother. A procedure that Christina has spent more than $200,000 on.
What?
Despite the backlash, Christina claims each child receives individual love and care. Cap. And you know what? Here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to say. And maybe I'll get in trouble. I don't care. She's living off government assistance, and she's probably one of those people that's a Trump supporter, too. That's one of those things. Oh, well, we don't want the immigrants to have all these benefits, but you want to live off the government. Ah, I see. Because there's no effing way that you have enough money to be able to fund all those children. No. You getting Section 8. I'm sure you are.
I want to know where this goal came from in her mind. 105?
I mean, think about it. She probably hasn't never achieved anything else in her life. And she was just like, I want to be a mom. And then she realized, oh, so that's how much money I get for one kid? Oh.
I can see that.
Why not have 105 of them? Because if I have 105 of them, could you imagine how much money I'll be making monthly to be taking care of these children?
That sounds very calculated.
Plausible?
That sounds calculated.
Yes.
105 is a certain dollar.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
I can be able to put all of the buy a big house worth $600,000, $700,000 in some podunk town, right? Live off government assistance. Why not?
But
hell, Elon Musk does it. Why not?
It's like, we do performances and stuff, and you'll have 100 people in the crowd. 100 people, man?
Yeah. 100 children.
That's worse than people.
Yeah.
Children are people too, bro.
You're right. But they're little people.
Little jerks, too. Let's not even sugarcoat it. Jerks. So let's just think about it, right? 105 kids, right? Out of the 105, you're going to have 35 of those that become screw-ups, right? You're going to have 10 of those that possibly may have a drug addiction, right? You're going to have 20 of those that may end up being successful and have nice careers and be model citizens, right? And then you got the other ones that just live at home and just bums, right? So
the 80-20 rule, and those are good percentages.
That's
right
it.
there. I ain't gonna lie.
That's definitely 80-20 rule over there. 100%. You doing it to make sure you have at least 20 kids that can be able to take care of you when you get old. Because you know how you have 5 kids and you say, you know what? I know my kids. I know that there's going to be one out of this bunch that's going to help me out when I get old. All the other ones ain't going to care about me. But this one here, yeah, this one I'm going to keep right next to me. You know what I mean? This is the one we gonna go to the ball games together. You know what I mean? Because I know you gonna take care of daddy. The other ones, I don't give a damn about you. I'll put you in the will. You know what I mean? Listen, every parent goes through. I don't care who wants to tell me nothing. I don't care, right? Every parent has their favorite child.
They know
and
what
I
it
don't
is.
want to hear it.
They
I don't
know
want to
what
hear
it
it.
is.
If you don't want to admit it, cool, that's fine. You don't want to make them feel bad. You don't want to make have an argument with your wife or whatever it is. That's fine. But we all know that there's one kid that you say, yo, that's my man over there, son. That other one cool, but he my man right here. You know what I mean? That's my little homie. That's my little girl right there. Like, we all got it. It's fine. You know what I mean? I only have one kid, so he's always gonna be my favorite. But I got 3 cats, and there's one of them that I like. The other 2 is like, all right, you're here.
Don't
You
let
know?
them hear you say that.
I can replace you.
Don't let them hear you say that.
Yeah, I can replace you. I can cut you. Replace you. You know? So we all do it. I don't want to hear this. So out of the 105 kids that she gonna want, I'm telling you, she gonna have 20 that's gonna be her 20. Everybody else, we leave you to natural selection. Leave you to natural selection. Moving on. Let's see what else we got here. I'll tell you, man, these crazy white folk, they keep letting us know what's happening. I would talk about what Chloe was talking about before, but I'm not gonna give him that Just Do. I'm not gonna do it.
Which part of it?
No, I'm not doing it.
Which part of it?
I'm not doing it.
All right, cool. I got something to fix that.
Netflix is reportedly planning bid to purchase Warner Brothers Studios.
They could cop that.
This is big. If they buy Warner Brothers, it's going to change the landscape of film and production forever. So you got a whole bunch of other companies that are in the bidding for it, but this is big.
I had thought that HBO and Warner Brothers were a thing. Is that not true? Because, like, how does that work regarding Netflix and HBO Max with the rights?
They would literally, well, depending on what the agreement is, they'd be a merger. So Netflix would just absorb all of that stuff. So it'd be Netflix Max. HBO Flix. Yeah. But that'd be fire, though.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
Because Netflix, listen, ain't nothing better to me than some Netflix movies, boy.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't
Love
mad
it.
at the acquisition.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is where things are going. If the big streaming juggernaut can be able to go ahead and buy one of the major production companies in the United States, that's big.
And what has Warner Brothers been doing since the streaming era is what I mean.
What do you mean?
Netflix, Hulu, all these guys. What have they been doing in these years? What movies have they produced?
Oh,
what, you know what I mean? Like, in comparison to.
They've put out to be honest and be fair to HBO, they put out a really good shows. They have really good series. All the time, HBO has really good series, really good documentaries, really good HBO original stuff. The problem that they're having is on the big movie blockbuster side is that they're constantly losing money. They're losing money on these big films because they're spending a lot of money making these movies. They're not getting their ROI back. And now they have to go ahead and try to see how they can be able to kind of salvage things. So if there's somewhere that they are in the red and Netflix is coming in and say, yo, we can be able to clean these up.
Right.
So
because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking big picture. Like, yeah, you could have your pros and your cons, if you will, but like on the grand scheme, is it going up or is it going down?
Yeah.
HBO. You know what I mean? For Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's more of it's on the decline.
Right.
And on top of that, here's the other thing too, is that you have to think about the partner company. They're the partner company for the news media outlet. I think it's CNN. So if Netflix gets into that business, it now changes news media the way we know it in regards to that particular outlet.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
So instead of it being on your TV, now it's turning into more of a big branded independent journalism, independent media space, which is literally going to change the way people watch things for their news media, which is actually beneficial for us going forward. So Netflix, go ahead and go buy it.
All right.
Go do that.
I'm with it.
Because I refuse to listen to MSNBC anymore. I refuse to listen to ABC and all, the fact that we're going to talk about it later. But yeah, so this is good. Netflix, go ahead and do your thing. Moving on. What do we got? What do we got? We don't have much, and then we're going to move on to the Mets. Oh, this is good. Rajah Jackson arrested for the brutal wrestling beatdown of the wrestler. That was Psycho Stu. I don't know if you guys know the story, but Rajah Jackson is the son of Rampage Jackson. He got invited to a show. He encountered Psycho Stu. Psycho Stu was a little bit inebriated. Psycho Stu thought that Rajah Jackson was a part of the show. Cracked a beer can over his head. Rajah Jackson didn't like it. A lot of wrestlers there didn't like Psycho Stu. They told Rajah Jackson that he was able to get his receipt back. They shook on it. They shook on the spot that he was supposed to come in and interfere into Psycho Stu's match. He goes in there, picks up Psycho Stu, slams Psycho Stu onto the mat, knocks him unconscious with the strike, and continues to punch him over 9 times in the face. So Psycho Stu was in the hospital. You know, he was in a bad way. Rampage Jackson goes and does all these shows, and he's like how if his son's gonna get arrested, he's all for it, blah blah blah, and a lot of drama. But lo and behold, he's arrested as he should be. I don't know how much time or if any time he's gonna be. You know, I think his bond is $50,000. But you know, shouts to the police department for being able to follow through with this. Shouts to Psycho Stu's family and friends to be able to follow through with this as well, to press charges, to make sure that Raja Jackson does not get to do this to anybody again. If you're not a wrestler, don't be in a wrestling ring. If you don't understand kayfabe, don't be in a wrestling ring. If you don't understand what the process is of how to be able to do a wrestling spot safely, don't be in a wrestling ring. Don't be around a wrestling ring. Don't even mention wrestling. So I'm glad that this happens. Raja Jackson needs to learn his lesson. He's a knucklehead. Moving on. What else we got? Let's see here. Oh, I would talk about this, but I'll talk about this one though. Trump admin reportedly removes slavery history from national parks. Oh. Why are we not surprised? Huh? Why are we not surprised? You want to go ahead and whitewash America? We know what's going to happen. We know that. Oh, well, we don't want to think about slavery because it's bad. It makes us feel bad. If it makes you feel bad, what do you think that the descendants of slaves feel like? Interesting. You want to go ahead and whitewash America, but you still have your Confederate generals' names on army bases. That's okay. But you want to go ahead and eliminate our history. And if black history, if anybody knows anything about black history, it's American history. You can't tell the story of America without black history. You just can't. So if you want to go ahead and go whitewash America all he wants, you can go ahead and try. But you see what's going on in UK right now? There's an uprising happening. See what happened in Nepal? Be careful. Be careful continuing to poke and prod people, because at some point people are going to be like, I don't want you to poke me anymore. And the next time you do poke me, I'm going to punch you in the face. So I'm saying, I'm not shocked. Nobody should be shocked at what's going on because you voted for this. And if you like it, cool. This is your bag. But if you voted for this and didn't think that this was going to happen, you are the biggest dummy out here. So that is all for irrelevant news.
You gotta be kidding me. I mean, how do you watch them? I mean, they stink.
Let's get right into it. Enough. Okay? I've seen enough. Juan Soto is the NL MVP. Who else got anything to say? Anybody got anything to say? Because what I've seen... Go ahead, Gaso.
No objection.
Thank you. What I've seen is a guy put together a season that you don't see anymore in modern time. And what I mean by that is that we had guys way back when. They didn't strike out much. Stole a lot of bases because that was the game. Small ball was a part of the game. And they bashed a lot of home runs. You got guys like Barry Bonds in 1996 and 1997. Barry Bonds hit, 40 home runs. He had 100 RBIs, 100 runs scored, 30 stolen bases, and 100 walks. He did it again the following year. Jeff Bagwell, the same thing, right? You know who the other guy is in the history of baseball to do those same things? Juan Pacheco Soto. So when we go ahead and think about the NL MVP, he's top 10 in OPS. He's 7th or 6th in home runs. He's 1st in walks. There's so many. He's like 2nd in the league in on base percentage. All of these things that he's done on a team that's trying to make the playoffs, and he's literally single-handedly carried this team in the second half of the season. Yes, they've been bad in regards to the record, but if it wasn't for Juan Soto, they'd be worse. So again, when you have guys like Kyle Schwarber, great season. Not going to disrespect him. I like that guy, right? Shohei Ohtani, how many MVPs are you going to win? Take a backseat. At some point, you have to start looking at guys again how you looked at guys before. Edgar Martinez was one of the best DHs in all of baseball, in the history of baseball. I don't remember or recall Edgar Martinez winning an AL MVP. You know why he didn't win an AL MVP? Because it's very hard to win an AL MVP being a designated hitter. David Ortiz. I think David Ortiz would have had a lot more MVPs had he played the field. He only has one, correct? If I'm not mistaken. One MVP. Could be one or two. But you need to play the field. And the fact that Juan Soto has played the field for literally the entire season, he's played a very good right field. I think he's played the best right field of his career. The fact that he's had a career high in stolen bases. 33 stolen bases. This is a guy that has literally put together one of the most historic baseball seasons from a left-handed hitter in history. So what are we talking about here? Just like how you had text me, like all caps, right? Where's the debate here? There shouldn't even be a debate. It should be a landslide, like this should be a landslide award-winning season for him. Literally. Mm-hmm. Unanimous.
Yeah. Like, especially after last year, you can debate. I'm probably might be a little biased because I'm a Met fan, but Lindor was the MVP of last
100%.
year. Ohtani won it because he was the first ever
50-50. Right.
And regarding Soto, this is the first time it's happened in 26 years.
Right.
And how many great players have been within 26 years?
So many.
Yeah. So,
if there's anybody who I thought would have, not to cut you off, but if there's anybody that I thought who would have probably did this before Soto, I thought that Mike Trout would have had a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But he just couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so, like, regarding Schwarber, he's had a lot of home runs, but I feel like home runs shouldn't get you an MVP, especially nowadays where a lot of guys hit a lot of home runs.
Absolutely. And that never used to be the case back in the day anyway.
Yeah, like, you have to look all around. What they mean to the team, what they mean as defensive player, what they mean as offensive player, and Juan Soto is the MVP. For me, I feel like the finish is going to be Soto, Schwarber, and then Ohtani.
So you think Ohtani finishes third?
My personal
just because
opinion.
of like just like recency bias, maybe?
Yeah, like he's probably going to finish second, first, but for me, I feel like he should be third. Yeah,
we got Ohtani fatigue. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Yeah. We know you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know Barry Bonds.
No, and even like too, I feel like I don't know. I feel like the Dodgers kind of won it last year, and they're kind of chilling this a little bit.
Yeah.
Laid back this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're in the playoffs, but they haven't been the Dodgers.
That's true.
Type of team.
That's very true.
And I feel like there's no like if he doesn't win it, then MLB has to have like serious conversations of how they kind of do this voting process and who's in there voting.
Yeah, I agree. If they go ahead and say that Shohei is the MVP, I'm losing my mind. I'm going to lose my mind on this show, and I'm going to have a nice crash out. It may go viral because enough. Mm-hmm. We understand how good he is. We understand how dynamic he is. But at the end of the day, you're only going to give him the edge because he pitches.
Which he hasn't pitched great. Like,
Right.
He's pitched a few games.
And
but
exactly. He hasn't been that good. So miss me with all that garbage. Juan Soto is the MVP of the league. It is not even close. Just like the NL Cy Young. It's Skeens. It's 100% Paul Skeens. He has 10 wins on the season, but who cares?
Yeah.
All of his other numbers are just out of this world good. Out of this world good.
Yeah, like it doesn't like Jacob DeGrom's first Cy Young. He only had a few.
Yeah, I
was
think
like
he only won
9,
11 games or something like
11?
that. 9 games or something like that.
But you can't deny that everything else is, unheard of.
Yeah.
So something that hasn't been broken in 26 years, and it's only been done by 2 other players in the history.
Right. 2 Hall of Famers at that.
Yeah. There's like no doubt that it shouldn't be him.
Yeah, if he doesn't win, I'm telling you, I am going to write Rob Manfred a very, very scathing letter. I'm like old. I like to write letters. I tell you, I'm very disappointed and displeased with the decisions that are being made. Mets are in the race, and you threatened me earlier before the show, and I got no smoke with you. Okay, I got no smoke. I am bitter, okay? Because I expected more out of this team. I expected more out of the production of some guys on this team, and I expected more out of David Stearns and his cheap ass. So excuse me for being a little bit more bitter. But they are in position. They control their own destiny. So we'll see what happens. All right, Juan Soto just went off tonight, Friday night. The Mets won 12-6 against the Nationals. I hope that they sweep them. They need to sweep the Nationals. How many games is it? 3?
Yeah. Everything else is 3 games.
Yeah, they need to sweep the hell out of them, man.
Yeah. The numbers I gave you, I think I gave you like the numbers how it would play out.
Yeah.
To the Mets to reach, I think 86. Like they need to sweep at least one team. So I feel like that has to be the Nationals because the Marlins always ruin everything.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're gonna sweep the Cubs.
No.
But like I agree with you on like I am upset about a lot of things, but I feel like for me personally, like I don't wanna, like I can't myself like watch this team fail. Like I have to, like any ounce of hope, I'm trying to take that with me because the season is ending and I don't want to go the rest of the year without seeing baseball. Like,
You have to see it through.
Yeah, like I don't want it to end.
Yeah.
So they are in position. The Diamondbacks and the Giants lost. So now they're kind of, Reds are still 2 games back. But I feel like we do have a shot, but we just got to see how the rest of the games play
Listen,
out.
they control their own destiny, man. They are leaning heavily on the kids, McLean, Sproat, Jonah Tong. Jonah Tong is such a breath of fresh air. Like when you see him talk and, he's talking to the reporters and you can just, anytime they ask him a question, he just starts laughing like a little kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like you love that exuberance out of him. And it reminds me, I remember I told you, it reminds me of a young Jacob DeGrom. He used to always smile like that. He was always having fun. He always, had the hair bouncing around and laughing. He had always the biggest smile on the team. And that can be infectious as well. You got a lot of guys back. Jose Siri is back. Winker's going to come back soon, right? Is Winker? I thought I seen somebody look like Winker. I don't know if he's there. But if you got those guys that are going to be in that locker room, it's going to help tremendously be able to kind of settle things down and make things a lot more fun again, which means that guys are not putting so much pressure on themselves to succeed anymore. They're just allowing the season to just be hey, let's just finish out strong. Let's enjoy this year, man. Let's not put so much pressure on ourselves, and let's just be kids having fun with baseball. And if they can be able to do that, I think, they can be able to minimize the pressure. Because again, anytime the Mets have been favored in their history, they come up short every single time. When the Mets were favored to win the World Series in 1988, they lost. When the Mets were favored to get back to the World Series in 2001, they didn't get there. When the Mets were favored to get back to the playoffs and possibly contend for a championship in 07, they collapsed. 2016. So you keep seeing these patterns. Every time that they're not picked, that's when they succeed, because we are just natural underdogs. At some point, they have to get out of that mindset. You have to be consistent. You have to make sure that you have guys that are here that could be consistent, so that you have you don't have these long stretches of bad baseball. You need streak busters. A guy like Tarek Skubal is a streak buster. You get a guy like Tarek Skubal, you're not losing 8 games in a row. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to find ways to get guys like that. That way, you'll be a lot more consistent. The last topic about the Mets, I am not feeling good about this, and I think it might be time to cut bait, Silent Assassin. I think Kodai Senga might be cooked.
Yeah, he hasn't looked great in his rehab.
Yeah, it's not, he might not make the playoff roster.
Yeah, I saw that they had asked Mendoza, and they're like, we still got to see how he's pitching.
Yeah.
Which, like, I feel like from where he was, 2 years ago, like, almost won, like, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And get, like, excited, like, oh, we got this really good new pitcher. Then gets hurt the following year. Doesn't come back great. To start the year, he was good, and then got hurt again. Doesn't come back great. So I don't know, like, maybe it's just his turnaround for injury just has to be extended for him just to kind of get back at it.
Yeah, I mean, they may end up having to give him an extra day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Plus, he's an older guy. Mm-hmm. So that factors it in, too. He was an older guy when he got signed. He's only going to get older, obviously. So, that doesn't bode well for them. The only good thing about that, about the deal with Kodai Senga, is that they're not committing a lot of money to him. Yeah. Which is good. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you can be able to still be able to keep him around, try to get him right, and still be able to go get yourself a top-end starter. Or 2. Or 3. Yeah. I'm going crazy, but I don't care. Spend it all. So, yeah. The Mets, they control their own destiny. Juan Soto is the unanimous NL MVP. I don't care about nothing else. Don't tell me nothing else. If you're a Met fan and you don't agree, then you need to take a walk. Now, it's time for the greatest segment on the planet, Dummy of the Week.
Dummy. Yeah.
Every week I go around the room and I ask, who is the Dummy of the Week? Claw, I don't know if you have one, but you can tell me if you do.
This is the one time that I don't.
All right, that's fine. Caso, do you have one?
Check Nicole real quick. Let me think real quick.
Silent Assassin, who you got?
I'm going to go with these businesses and people in America and whatnot.
In America.
Firing people and doing crazy things and all this stuff.
Dummy. Yeah.
There's people out here filming bodies and caskets of their family members. It's crazy. People, yeah, I guess, like, losing their jobs over what exactly? I don't know. So,
Dummy.
yeah, just the
Yes.
state of everything. Kind
Silent Assassin got it correct. America gets the dummy. Because we have eroded as a society. We have eroded as an economy, as a democracy. Anything that you can be able to say, we have eroded. Nothing. They have voted. Do you know that they voted the United States the bottom 4 of most dangerous places to live in the world?
Damn. That's where we at now?
Yes.
Damn.
That's how bad it is. When you have a, you know what, I'm going to save that for my PSA. But yes, America, when you can be able to take somebody off the air because he makes a joke about the president, when you have the president say that you shouldn't talk about me, we don't live in a democracy at that point. Mm-hmm. We live in an autocracy. We live in an oligarchy. We live in a fascist regime. That's what that sounds like. It sounds very North Korea-esque. That sounds very China-esque. That's what it definitely sounds like. And if you people want to go ahead and live in that particular society, go ahead. Hey, well, he's cleaning up immigration. Okay. What does that have to do with free speech? What does Jimmy Kimmel saying what he said about you having to do with free speech being taken away just because you don't like it, or you're doing such illegal under the table bullshit that the merger that's trying to go on with Disney right now, they're trying to acquire a new sports thing, one of those little sports groups they're trying to merge, and now they are literally in some type of tug of war because they need the FCC chairman to be able to approve the deal because they can't acquire all of these sports contracts all at once. So now they need the FCC chair to sign off on the deal. So the FCC chair says, well, if you want me to sign off on the deal, then you got to get rid of Kimmel. Sounds fair to you? Sounds like nasty business. Yeah. But because we got to own the libs, oh, well, the Republicans, we got to own the libs, it doesn't seem like anything wrong to them until it happens to them. So we're just going to wait until those same freedoms start getting taken away from the people that they like, or start getting taken away from people that they know or themselves. So America, you are the laughing stock of the world right now. You are also complicit in a genocide as well, so you're not well liked around the world as well. Your economy is in a tank, and you have one person to blame. No, I'll take that back. You have 70-something million people to blame. Because those are the people that voted in the idiot. Those are the people that voted in the guy that can't keep a sentence together. That's the guy that's, you know what, like I said, I'm going to save it. Yeah, so.
Dummy, yeah.
Can hold that. America, fuck yeah. Claude, you got anything? No?
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, you're just happy to be here. Good. Well, I have mine. If Casso has his, he can always say it after.
I ain't got it, man.
That's all right.
It ain't coming to me.
That's all right. I'll take it from here. May I have the drum roll, please? And the winner for Dummy of the Week. Ready for it?
I'm ready.
Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner
Come
gets
in.
my. Now.
Damn, why didn't think of that?
Go ahead, Adrian Broner.
Dummy, yeah.
Go ahead.
Dummy, yeah.
One more for the road.
Dummy, yeah.
Now, Cameron. Shouts to Cam. Shouts to Mace.
Yeah.
Shouts to Stat Baby. Shouts to everybody that's with It Is What It Is, right? Well, Adrian Broner got invited to It Is What It Is to be able to be on a segment and talk about the fight, talk about, the best in the world.
Hey.
Best in the world, Bud Crawford.
Yep.
Best in the world. And old ass Canelo, he whooped up Canelo. We know this, right? And Stat Baby is there. She's the moderator, right? And the man couldn't stop talking about Stat Baby. How nice she looks and how good she, oh my God, you look so good in person. Ew. And Cam's over here trying to, go through the segment, trying to get things done. And, he said, yo, my man, just cool out, man. Our boyfriend is here and all that other stuff. And, oh, I'm sorry, yo, but you look so good, though. Just kept going on. So at some point, Cam said, look, you got to go. I'm going to pay you for your time respectfully. Like, you're my man. If you want to stick around so we could talk after, but you got to get up and go. And you can hear in Adrian Broner's voice throughout this entire duration of this incident. Sounded like he was under the influence of something. Whether it's alcohol, whether it's drugs, whether it's a combination of both. He didn't sound okay. And the reason why I respect Cam is because you had to approach Adrian Broner with kid gloves. And the reason why you have to approach Adrian Broner with kid gloves is because that motherfucker's hands are deadly weapons. So although he's a dumb out, you still gotta approach him with kid gloves. Because he'll knock somebody out, especially a civilian. So you don't want to embarrass him like that. The other thing is that Adrian Broner's career has taken such a... Is precipicistic? Is that a word?
Sounds like a nice word.
Sure, why not?
I don't know if it's a word, but precipicistic sounds nice.
We're going to use it. Screw it. Precipicistic fall, right? Just talking about into the abyss. And I don't know what's going to be rock bottom for Adrian Broner, but this ain't it, and I know that. And sadly, I hope that we don't get one of those reports that Adrian Broner did something and he's no longer here, because I see a guy that's like crying out for help. It's a guy that has a lot of money still, earned a lot of money in his career, and he's just sitting around irrelevant because nobody wants to use him. He's damaged goods. Nobody wants to book him for fights. Nobody wants to book him for interviews. He's not that interesting, and nobody wants him in any type of situation that he can be able to be highlighted. So what does a person that has all the money in the world and that nobody cares about does? They self-medicate. So it's sad. And I hope that he gets help at some point. But a lot of these guys, they don't get help because they believe that just because they are who they are, they'll always be able to get back into the limelight or get their 15 minutes of fame extended. They have yes men around them that tell them that they still got the juice. So, Adrian Broner, you got to hold that.
Dummy, yeah.
And I ain't going to lie to you. I thought Kane was going to put hands on him, but he was smart not to. So, shout out to Kane for that. Adrian Broner gets the W of the week.
Dummy,
that is all for the show. Now, again, shouts to... I want to make sure I get this correct because I don't want to be that guy. Un momento, por favor. Shouts to Colin Kaepernick. He is paying for Trey Reed's autopsy. For anybody to believe that this kid took his life, took his own life, hung himself at a university in Mississippi, I have some water to sell you. I have some ocean water to sell you. For anybody to think that this kid did that with what's going on in this country in regards to all of this upheaval and civil unrest, and you had Charlie Kirk pass away, and you have all of these angry people, you have all of these angry religious Republican, what do you call them? MAGA supporters, whatever you want to call them. As soon as that happened to Charlie Kirk, 6 HSBCU schools had to be put on notice and had to suspend their class and all this other stuff just because people are angry. You want me to believe that Trey Reed took his life? And there was another hanging that nobody's really talking about right now as well. So again, we are living in an age where we have reverted back to the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. It's not as extreme, but it might get there because a lot of people are starting to realize that racism and white nationalism and neo-Nazis are running this country, they're also having their thumb on the scale in regards to continuing to erode our democracy and our civil liberties every single day. It's not a game. What happened to Jimmy Kimmel is just the beginning, because in fascism, when you are in a fascist regime, there is no stop until they take everything. They're not just gonna stop with Jimmy Kimmel. They're not gonna stop with Stephen Colbert. Anybody that says anything will have the same fate put on them. The View, who's aired on ABC, they aired today after the big news of Jimmy Kimmel being suspended. And you know what The View said? And that's a program that's been very, very critical of Donald Trump since they've been on air. They said nothing. They didn't even mention it. Jimmy Fallon, who's the other late night guy, you're the one that's left. You know what he said? Nothing. You had Democrats in Congress today. Some of them passed the bill. And let me go ahead and go see exactly what the bill is, because I don't want to confuse this. It was very shocking when I saw it, but not really. Let's see. I don't think it's here. Anyway, I think there was a bill about Charlie Kirk's, something involving Charlie Kirk, him being something passes like a national holiday or some crap like that. And Hakeem Jeffries, who is the Democratic minority speaker, he was one of those on the list to say yes. So when you have the calls coming from the House, and then the people that you run to for protection also getting the call from the House, where do you go? Where do you go for solace? Where do you go for trust? Where do you go for support when you have certain people in the Democratic Party as the ops? We are in a situation where our country is eroding. And all I can tell people to do is continue the good work. Whether you're going to do your protest here, whether you're going to do your protests in the streets, whether you're going to do your protests in regards to not being able to, not patronizing certain companies and things like that, continue to do so. You can be able to do a lot in this country just being able to make people aware, have good debates with people, make them aware of certain things, bring facts to the argument. That's the biggest thing. Bring facts to the argument, because facts and the truth has been pushed to the side for feelings and emotions and being able to just spread propaganda. Enough. So that's all I'm saying. Pay attention. Any kind word of the week, Claw?
Let's just make it a better place.
Yeah. Make the Jets better again.
Relax. We'll get there, bro.
Go get Joe Burrow.
I'm not mad at that. I thought you got me there. I got nothing to say.
Make the Jets great again. America. It's amazing where we've come in 8 months, 9 months. And to think that you have another 3.5 years of this. Interesting. That's all for the show. Don't want to leave on a depressing note, but it sucks. Stay safe, stay cool, Peace. Clippers. Clippers. Where the camera at? Hey. Hey. Game, set, match. You're done. You're done.
Giants.
Dummy. Yeah.